Going back live.
You know, this Team Cassie shit
All right,
because
you said we back live.
Yeah.
this Team Cassie shit. All right,
Oh, man,
I'm
this
gonna
is.
hold off on that topic
Yeah,
for
yeah,
now.
we'll get to that, man. We'll get back to it. I'm trying to find the link on YouTube
Is that on there?
because it's a different. I think it's a different link, bro. It
Yeah,
cut
let's go back.
off
Yeah, it cut off.
episode 62.
It should be 62 again.
Let's see. Yeah, it cut off, man. Like it's. I'll try to find it again. But anyway, yeah, man. I went to the Yami, that's finding my booty or whatever, and yeah, so I lay up. They get my motherfucking IV set. We good to go. They roll me in the joint. I assume the position and shit. And it's like I was awake the whole
Wait a
fucking
minute, wait a
time
minute.
for this
They had
shit.
you face down, ass up.
No, no, no. They lay on your side, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You got to
He
okay.
on
give
your
it up
Okay.
to
side.
the side.
He
You
on your
said assume the
side.
Yeah.
position. Shit, that's the face down, ass up.
I
You
mean,
gotta,
that's
you gotta
peaceful. The
clarify.
position for this
Pause.
shit is on the side. They lay your ass over on the side, nice and gentle. You know what I'm saying? And then they get to talking to you and shit, and they're like, all right, we're gonna get started. It's like, all right, cool. And I'm sitting there awake. It's a big ass screen right there. It's like, oh shit, that's my asshole. Like, oh shit, they about to do it. Ah! And sure enough, man, they get the rotor rooting and going on, man. That
You
shit
said
was
rotor
wild, man.
rooting.
Yeah, hell yeah. They get the rotor rooter going and shit, and I'm
So
chilling because I mean it don't necessarily it don't hurt, pause, but it's like you in this weird state where you awake, but you not. It was the weirdest shit ever, bro. So I could tell what
what
was
kind of
going
doctor
on.
you got? I was sleep.
Man, I was not sleep, sir. But I'm the same motherfucker that woke up in the middle of them pulling my fucking wisdom teeth out, dog. Like, I woke up, I was in Turkey, and I'm laid in the chair and shit. I wake up, it's a motherfucker with his knee in my chest, bro. And he got the shit in my mouth, and he crushing. He crushing down on some shit. And I'm like, oh, man, am I hungry awake? And he's like, yeah, I saw his fucking face. He was like, are you awake, sir? And I'm like, yeah, all right, go ahead, yeah, go ahead. Okay. This
You better
motherfucker
than me.
cracking around in my mouth, dog. Like I could hear the teeth cracking, bro. He's like, and like I
You
said, his knee is on my fucking chest, man. He's pulling at this motherfucker, bro.
you better than
Just
me because I'd
wow,
have been on some Undertaker type shit, man. I'd have sat up and had to grab that motherfucker by his throat. But you on my chest like that, god damn it. Like, hold
man.
up.
Listen,
You said that, man,
but
but
it's
you
the
all
thing,
grogged
though.
up. You can't really.
Yeah, you
Cause
awake,
that,
but you cool. I was
yeah, it
like,
happened to
fuck
me
it, man.
too.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, go
it
ahead.
happened
You
to me
got it.
too. It's so
I
weird
was
though. You
off.
hear that
I had
shit
my wisdom
crunching.
teeth pulled, so
Hell yeah.
I've never woken up during a procedure.
Yeah, that shit is
Damn, that's
wild,
crazy.
man.
Well, man, hey Rod,
But
you on
yeah, man.
camera, man. I don't know what's up. I don't see you on the. There you go. There you go. Oh, you went out again. I mean, I
That's
really
fine.
can't see you.
But keep going, bro. I'll get it fixed.
You good? We
Keep
see
going.
you now. You good?
But yeah, man. But yeah, that was cool. My homie came in town this past weekend, and we went to it was a fucking craft beer festival down in Fort Walton Beach, and they had the bugs and shit. It was a $40 ticket, yo. $40 ticket got you a glass, a T-shirt, and you just got to go around for 4 hours drinking beer, bro. Craft beer, like good shit,
Yeah, yeah. That shit down here too. Yeah, yeah. That's
No
what's up.
bro.
invite.
Hey, my bad, man. You said you work weekends or whatever. I'm like, fuck. Was you at work Sunday?
I was off this weekend.
He
God
posted it up
damn.
where he was at. You ain't see it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did post it
he
up.
was out
I
there. He was
posted
out
up
there
on
with Bruce
Facebook.
Leroy and all.
By the time I don't get on Facebook, but by the time you posted it up where it was at,
Yeah.
time I got down there, got ready, that shit been over.
But yeah, that little bar, that little all that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the backside. It's on the water side of that
Yeah, they got
shit. And
park over there.
I'm gonna do that shit every year, bro. I'm doing it
Yeah,
every year.
but
That shit was fire.
they don't usually have it there every year though. I didn't think because last time they had that craft festival. This was a different one. It was
Yeah.
in Destin, and it was the same
Nah,
thing.
this one
40.
was at the landing. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
at the landing. That shit was tough though, man. How do we get back live? You got to, I think if you restart YouTube, if you like hit the reload this page, then it'll get you back live
Yeah.
for everybody that's trying to figure it out.
or take the bar too, slide it to the right. Uh, but she's not gonna hear that anyway because we're live. She's not gonna see that till anyway.
Yeah, that's
It's
huh.
conundrum.
That's what's up, man. Coach Cap,
Mm-hmm.
over here with your hands crossed and stuff, man, all proper like and shit. What's going on? What's up?
Woke up Sunday morning, got a little bad news today. They say blackberry molasses, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we don't
I
know what you're
guess,
saying.
man.
Go
What the fuck is good?
Man, that was wild that I just bust into that shit. And
Yeah,
speaking of Coach K, man, next time you get out of pocket, Darius, man, you doing 1,000 Drew Hills, my nigga.
What a,
a thousand Drew
what's
Hill.
1,000 Drew Hills? Please elaborate.
Man, remember on that Tell Me What You Want in the beginning of the video, they jumping up and down, they to the side and jumping. That's what Darius gonna be doing.
Who gonna make me do it?
Oh, so it's not
Mm.
thong 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 and keep saying that shit.
Nah, I mean that's what he would like to do. He'd like to be on the beach prancing and shit. Nah.
Hey,
Pause.
listen. Let me not go there, man, because this coming from the cat who made a video to my coming to Miami, him and his cousin, where they just drop in on the beach and was like, oh, we
That
in
video was
Miami.
dope as hell. What the fuck you talking about? Take
Mr.
me
Drop in on
to
the beach.
Miami tonight. Hey,
Hey,
that
they in that
motherfucking
bitch.
video was cold, Jack.
Hey, they in there with like Tiger Stripe banana hammocks on and goddamn what you call it? Them damn beach hats.
If y'all believe that bullshit, like this man
Yeah.
just came up with made up some shit.
Well, go ahead, Mr. Drew Hill, Neo. Go ahead. What's going on with you, man?
Hey man, ain't nothing man about to celebrate my birthday in the land, you know what I'm saying? Um and have a good time, visit my people, man. About to be out there with Boski and my brother and shit. My homeboy E gonna be out there, man, flying in from ATL. Um, so we gonna have a good time, man. It's always good. You know, I ain't gonna forget to when I land, make sure I get that popcorn and put it in the mail. You know what I'm saying? The fresh. I want it freshly sealed. You know, straight out the popper. You know what I mean?
It's just fine.
And that's what we gonna do.
Yeah. Some of
I'm
you boys
happy.
said who was it? Jay said you ain't never had Garrett's, huh?
Nah, man, y'all motherfuckers are on this popcorn shit. Like, forget about it. Like, this popcorn better be motherfucking amazing, dog.
Listen, Cap put me
Uh,
onto it, man. I think
well,
the
look.
first time I had it, man, he sent me some, and then I went out to Chicago after we came back from Kuwait, and we went to the little Garrett spot and got the little big ass tin can, man. The shit is fire though. It's good, man. They got all kind of
Man, you
flavors
be
of that.
eating that shit like crazy.
Yeah.
So it's better than Crunch and Munch.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Man, don't
Man,
dis
get that
hey,
shit.
don't
Get that shit
disrespect
out of
Garrett like
here.
that, bro.
Crunching much? Get the fuck. You said, man. This nigga troll. He trolling. Move on. Crunching much. I hate this man.
You know what I'm saying? I got about to go get that Harold's. I told you I need that 6-piece fried hard salt and pepper, man.
That Harold's,
Where
Yeah, Darius
mild
know
sauce,
about that Harold's. Hey man, I
man.
took
Listen,
pound cake to Harold's, man. We got a motherfucking pan of that shit. She got that motherfucker in her lap driving back to Texas, man. Man, crushing them shits.
I went to
It's
And
full
she don't
Chicago
size
even
on a
eat
day
chicken.
chicken.
trip.
Like, she don't even eat like that,
Listen,
huh?
I went to Chicago on a day trip. I think that was last year or at the end of the year before last. Man, I almost missed my flight fucking around with Harold's, man. Looking at the damn time. I said I was not leaving. I was getting my chicken. We in the damn car. I'm eating that bitch in the car. We bobbing and weaving through fucking traffic trying to get to the airport. I'm in that bitch shaking and shit, fingers all greasy and shit. But I damn sure made sure I got that chicken though.
So
That shit be
Harold's is
busting.
full size chicken. It ain't like
Yeah,
wings or nothing. It's like full size chicken.
No, it's
it's the
wings. It's
full
wings.
wing.
It's wings.
So it's wings then. It's not like
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to
No,
KFC or
no, it's not like
Popeyes.
No,
Buffalo
no,
Wild Wings. They give you full
nah.
wings
It's the
Oh,
full
with
so
the
wing.
it's a
tip.
full wing.
Yeah,
Oh
with the
shit.
tip. And you could get, I
Damn.
mean, the thing to get now, I mean, most people in Chicago now they get a half, you know what I'm saying, a
What, like
half
just
white, a half
flats?
dark, you know what I'm saying? But
You
yeah,
think it's taxing?
get you a 6 piece wing fried hard with the mild sauce, salt and pepper. What?
Is it like you say it's mild sauce? Is it like buffalo sauce?
No,
Mild
I
sauce.
can't. I
it's
can't
mild
describe it.
It's
It's
sauce.
Oh, it's
mild sauce. It's
mild
literally what
sauce.
it is. It's mild sauce. If you ain't never had mild sauce, you
you
gotta
can't
have
describe it.
you gotta have
It's
mild
just
sauce.
flavor
It's
to it.
Like when we was in DC, you got mambo sauce, but you don't even know what the fuck it is. It's just mambo
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah.
yeah.
It's just mild
Same. It's
sauce.
just
Once
mild
you get that
sauce.
shit,
Yeah,
is fire.
yeah.
That
Hmm.
shit fire. And if you want, it ain't gonna really taste the same, but you could go on Amazon and order you some Harold's mild sauce. The shit's still good, but it ain't like when you at the crib though.
Well, can you buy that shit at there and bring it back like in a bottle or some shit when you up
Yeah,
there?
you could get it in a bottle. Yeah,
Yeah, you might have to do that.
Mm.
Yeah,
get
that's
you one
what's
of them
up,
little
man.
like one of them vinegar looking jugs full of mild sauce.
You got your whole liter full of shit, huh? Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's
yeah,
what's
my
up,
B day,
man.
man, Prush, my B day this Friday, man. The 23rd of May, Gemini's all day.
Mm.
My
We out
mom's
here.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Press about to slide down this weekend with his old lady. It's about to be her birthday and stuff. So
Okay.
keep the
Yeah.
tradition alive and get some pool time in, shit like that, chilling. Easy good time. Go hit up Peg Leg Pete's. Cap, do we go to Peg Leg Pete's when you're
Yeah, ain't
here? The
that where
fish
you can
spot?
take the picture and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, with the fucking pirate or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jay,
that's
man, you know what,
right
man?
out
We
there.
need to do a summertime get together, man. Because I know we got the Friendsgiving, but like,
Yeah, yeah.
it'd be too fucking cold to do any goddamn thing. You know what I mean?
You're
It
not
wasn't it
wrong.
wasn't cold this Friendsgiving.
Shit, it was cold. It was cold enough not to get no fucking pool.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
You forget it did snow down there this past year, so it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on, man. Don't bring that shit the fuck up. That's just a sore damn subject.
Can you believe it, dog? Again, that it snowed in Florida, man. That was wild, man.
And it wasn't like it was 2 fucking inches. Like it wasn't even like. I
Nah.
mean, it was. Listen, my short ass was tripping. I had to do high steps in that motherfucker.
That shit was like 9 inches, man. Pause.
Shit, but hey, man, listen, man. We already 30 minutes in. We've been bullshitted a little bit.
Damn, we 30
Talking about
minutes in?
share
Fuck.
some man.
Yes,
Time
man.
flies,
Technical
brother. We
difficulties.
having fun, man. We done share some stories and stuff. But man, go ahead and pop and get this thing kicking, man. What's up, Jay? What we got, man?
Oh, that's what's up, man. Rest in peace to Norm, man. From Cheers. It was a sitcom from the '80s and stuff. Um, George Wendt. His character Norm would walk in the bar and everybody was like, "No," you know what I'm saying? Like he was the man in them streets up in Baston. But yeah, peace to him, man. I did not get what he passed away from, but he was like 80 something, right?
70, 76. Died in his sleep
Yeah,
peacefully.
man. I mean, that's kind of the way to go, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah, that
saying?
definitely would be the way to go. Nobody
Now, that
trying
would
to.
not be the way to wake up to your partner gone, though.
Man, it would not.
You wake up with a dead body, man. That's a real emotional time, brother. God damn.
It's heavy.
Wake
Yeah.
up. Yeah, man. So yeah, peace to him and his family and stuff. I think that's all the RPs we had though, right? Or
Hmm.
was it somebody
Like,
else that I
can
missed?
you keep that same bed, or do you got to get a whole new bed, man?
Did
Oh,
somebody
you
die in your
definitely got to
bed?
get. Yeah, you might got to get a new room. Shit,
New house.
man.
You leaving the crib?
Only in the crib. It depends,
Oh no, it all
man.
depends on how the relationship was. If it was on some bullshit, she might be coming back to haunt your ass, man. You might have to get up out of there.
Well, it depends on how they died though too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, in her
was it?
sleep, in they sleep.
Yeah, okay. Peaceful, peaceful. That's the clear. People say peacefully in their sleep. There could be some times where it's not so peaceful. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
sleep? What the fuck?
Please elaborate. All
Hey,
right, go ahead. I want to hear
hey,
this.
hey.
I gotta hear this.
You never heard people throwing up and then and falling asleep, passing out, and they fucking throw up and then they drown in that shit.
That's not
Boom.
dying in your sleep though. That's throwing up and
Yeah,
then motherfucker
that's
falling asleep.
drowning in your sleep. That's drowning in your sleep. You passed out. You sleeping. You
And you
dead.
throw up because you're on
Ain't
your
that how
back
Jimi
and you
Hendrix
can't
died?
breathe.
I be driving from
I'm
OD
not sure
or some
about
shit.
that.
Yeah, I think he threw up and he fucking choked on his own vomit or some shit. He was passed out, high as shit.
What, man?
Yeah,
Can you imagine dying violently in your sleep? What your dreams
ain't
would
that
be
how
like?
what's ain't that how
He,
what's the name died too? What's his name? Rich Homie Quan. Didn't he die something like that too?
yeah,
He was on the couch.
aspirated his own vomit and died of asphyxia with while intoxicated with barbiturate. God damn it.
God damn.
Damn. Damn, Jimmy.
Castles made of sand fall into the sea. Eventually, no, 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 no.
It's a good song.
Yeah, that shit
Great
fire,
song.
Right,
man.
man.
Love is just fire. His
Yeah, man.
blues stuff underrated as fuck because he did blues. It was really good.
Yeah, yeah. Jimi Hendrix is the man, yo. Peace to Jimmy. All right, man. We're gonna let's get to it, man. It's been a lot of testimony. It's been we're on day seven of testimony in the Diddy trial, man. They have cross-examined Cassie. So Cassie was the first probably 3, 4 days, you think. And
Yeah.
then Dawn from Danity Kane went this week, notably. Um, and they had one of the agent that led the raid on his crib went today, along with another sex worker that they hired. What I say his name was, man?
Predator or
Executioner
some
or the
shit.
Punisher?
Executioner.
Punisher.
The
Punisher.
Punisher, yeah. So they cross-examined the Punisher today and shit, man. That was wild. So the Punisher says he rolls up to the crib and Cassie had a wig on. He didn't know it was her at first type shit. So he rolls up, sees, they exchange pleasantries or whatever, and he gets instruction to not engage her husband. You know what I'm saying? Like don't engage, the man in the house. Leave him alone. He's, whatever. We just gonna get our shit off and it's gonna be that. And she pays them. They always make sure to ask, how did you get paid and what was the expectation through the payment. And consistently, she's been the one to pay these people and give, at least for the most part, the leading instruction on the rules of engagement. And then Diddy, I guess he was in he described it like a burqa. You know what I'm saying? It was like a mask, but you could just see his eyes type shit. And Diddy is in the corner beating off. I guess he walked in with a tube of Astroglide or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? He's beating off in his baby oil and the whole nine. And I guess at a point, Buddy couldn't perform. You know what I'm saying? And he expressed concern over his inability to perform, and he thought he was going to get fired and all this shit. And it's like the way it seems like they're asking the questions. is to make it seem like all of these people are scared to death and oh shit, my dick won't get hard, Diddy about to kill me type shit. But it's like, come on, man. Like, good and well, Diddy ain't gonna kill you over a limp dick, man. That's bullshit. But the the most consistent part of all this shit is what the fuck? Shit, it looked like Bing Rang's choking Jody out. Anyway, stop looking at niggas' arms. But anyway, yeah, the chat's wild. But anyway, yeah, just it seemed like they doing everything they can to get these people to say the right things, even though they willing participants, even though Cassie is paying everybody, even though she's given up the initial instruction, it's like they still trying to be like, oh, but but Diddy stripper testified, and it's like, I bet if you come to the kickback, right? Let's say you come to the kickback at my crib, and I paid some strippers to show up. You ain't got nothing to do with it, right? You just at the crib chilling. The strippers show up, and you beat. Let's say one of you beat. Does that make you guilty of prostitution at that point?
Well, that's not really prostitution though,
Yeah.
I
because you
mean, if
said
I paid
strippers.
you,
You said strippers,
if I
not
paid
S.
you,
You just
true, but understand. What up, Pat? What up, Tiff? But the way that they were asking him the questions, he alluded to the idea that there was an expectation of sexual activity happening at this jump off, right? So, yeah, he's an escort or whatever by trade, but this night they hired him out to fuck, I guess. Correction, she hired him out to fuck. So, again, she shows
But
up to the
can I
crib.
say something to that?
I paid the chick, you beat. What are you guilty of?
But the thing is, everybody knew Cassie didn't have no money. The money was coming from Diddy. No matter if she paid him or not, she don't have the money to pay nobody.
The problem is, so it was like maybe it's like maybe 1800 or some shit like that. You don't think Cassie got 1800?
From where though?
Besides, he didn't even know who she was when he showed up. He didn't know who none of them were. And you got to prove that like how am I liable for you spending my money the way you choose to spend it?
Man, if this man is in the fucking
All right, Pete. Okay. Candace goes and she hires out a prostitute, and it's your money. Are you guilty of hiring out a prostitute? If it's
yes,
your money,
if I'm engaging and I knew that's what she was paying for, yeah, I'm
but you
just
got
as
to prove
liable.
that, and that's my point. They're not proving that he was in the know. He just kind of shows
How
up
he not in the know
and beats off
if
in the
that's the
corner.
thing he's supposed to come? That's the if that's the play. He come in and he just mosey on and sit in the quarter with the oil and beating off and grunting and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking
come on,
Right?
bro.
Frankenstein and shit. And then
But you
Frankenstein.
got but you got to prove that though. So if the strippers show up, I paid for the strippers to show up, and you enjoying the strippers, and so you don't get to enjoy the strippers and shit. Like how does that work? Where do you draw the line on that shit?
jewelry. I get what you're saying, Jay. Jury's not gonna think that, man. They're gonna think you're a
I
willing
get where
participant.
you coming from too.
I hear where you're coming from, but they're gonna think you're a willing participant because you're in the room, knowing that this dude's a prostitute and that he's getting
Yeah,
paid for
but
his services. I
I
get, I get,
bet.
I get what you're saying. I 100%
But
get what you're saying. But that gives it kind of a legal gray area that the jury can be like whatever on that shit.
is it
But the
reasonable doubt?
but that's just one. But here's the thing. That's just one side of this whole court case. There's a lot more shit that's gonna be coming out because they still haven't talked about the because they said he uh traveled with these people, right? And and transferring from
I
state
mean,
to state, right?
they've tried to allude to the idea that again, I mean, most people, if you get to New York, you came from New Jersey or some shit. Like most people don't live in New York like that unless you got
Right,
bread. Like
right.
hella people, like when you get up in that tri-state area, you know what I'm saying? you gotta cross some state lines, bro. Like that's just kind of a gimme. It's kind of
Is
like when we
this?
lived in DC. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Maryland. You know what I'm saying? And DC was right there,
Yeah.
and we was in DC, Maryland, Virginia all the time.
Is this a federal case?
So
Or is this a New York case? State case?
yeah, it's a federal case.
It's a
Federal
federal
case.
case. So this can include shit that happened.
Federal
Doesn't he
case.
have? Doesn't he have houses in other places, in Miami and stuff too?
Yeah, it was going
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
in
that
New
they
York,
raided them in
Miami,
Miami.
and LA.
Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
just the only reason I even asked that because you're talking about just the New York part, cool, the travel stuff. But once you start going down south to Miami, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because Miami, there ain't no different state, ain't no states close to Miami. Because Miami is in the middle of nowhere in Florida. It's not middle of
Yeah,
nowhere,
you're
but you
not
know what I'm saying?
wrong. You're not
Like
wrong.
it's
Yeah. But see, the thing is, though, again, everybody's consistently saying that Cassie paid him, yo. Now you're gonna have to make a logical leap to say, well, that was Diddy's money. But yo, man,
This is the thing,
like
though,
Diddy
too.
ain't paid nobody.
but he's
Well, I'm gonna
still
cut you off.
but is he still let me ask you a question. If it's your bachelor party and I buy you a prostitute to go fuck in your car and that prostitute ends
Right.
up being a cop,
Yeah.
who gets caught up in that? That's a good question.
I didn't pay you shit. I just thought you was with it. We two can sit in the trunk in
Nah,
this fucking
nah.
car. I
You
didn't pay
know,
you
but you
shit.
know it's a prostitute. Just like
So
You're
you
gonna
Pete.
have to prove that I paid
No,
you.
no, 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 no. But how that works,
The
Ryan?
crime of
You said what?
prostitution is that I paid you for sex. If I didn't pay
How
you,
that? Yeah,
then
how that
we
works,
just
Ryan,
fucking.
is transferable
But
money.
but if there was
Let's
talking, but
say
if
that.
I understand that, but if there was talking, I mean, they have to prove that, right? I don't know.
And
It's a
that's
good
all I'm
question.
saying is they haven't proved that with Diddy. They haven't proved that part
But this is
because
the thing, though.
nobody is
Remember,
party to the conversations about, hey man, Cassie
no,
called this
remember, she
prostitute
said.
up, whoopie wham.
Remember, she said, but Diddy was in the room, basically directing on what to do when this is and that, like a goddamn movie. He was
I
giving
didn't
them
pay you.
directions and all
I
that
can
shit. And
direct you to fuck.
but no,
Shit,
but
in a
that's to
normal
say that
jump off, I can direct you to
he was
fuck.
knowledgeable to what the situation was. He
Right.
came
He
to
that's what I'm
knows
the
that it's a
saying. He's a
prostitute. That's what
willing
he said. He acknowledges for
participant.
the shits. Ah.
So you pay the prostitute, you fucking the prostitute. I can't even tell you, hey man, why don't you grab her titty or whatever, man. I can't even tell you that. Now I'm guilty of prostitution.
You're telling them to do something for their services, which is a prostitute service.
I haven't paid you shit.
She still knows
That's
prostitute.
a key component of prostitution. I gotta pay you.
Man,
I
look.
gotta pay
Okay,
you.
look. Let's just say this, man. Let's just say we go into the rub and tug spot, and I'm like, "Hey,
Right?
I got you." And they but
All right.
and they jump and they roll up in there while we on the table getting soaked up. Even though you didn't pay, bro, you going down too.
not
Dog,
necessarily.
I had no
Not necessarily.
idea.
No,
I
not
had no
necessarily. Because
idea
listen,
rubbing tub spot.
they got spots down here that got raided, and it's the shop and the workers that get, unless they catch you in the act, they come in there and catch the motherfucker. If you just in there and
Man,
your ass suds
if
up in
they
the
come
tub,
in there and the lady
or
is soaping up your balls, you going down.
but some massage
Hey
places
yo,
do
I
that.
paid for a
Some massage
massage,
places actually
goddamn.
have that. Some
Hold
places
up.
actually
Hey
have that
man.
shit
Hold
where it's a
on.
bad
Someplace
They
service
got
shit.
legal
they suck my
services
balls up.
to soap your balls up.
Yes, bro. Listen,
Oh shit!
Hey
No,
man,
no,
let
no,
me slow
no!
down now,
Story time with
goddamn. Let me
Guap. What's
slow
up?
down.
Story time with.
I ain't never been in a place where you can go legally get your balls soaked up and you accidentally Deshaun Watson on somebody's wrist. Like, come on, bro.
That's
You
stupid as hell.
so they got the little Asian spots down here, right? There's a bunch of them, man. You go in there. I'm telling you, listen, let me finish, bro. And they had one. I went in. Usually, you go in there and get the massage, but they had one with the bathtub joint one time. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna try this shit. So yes, they go in there, man. They put you in the bathtub, and these motherfuckers, dog, they give you a straight bath on some fucking
Hold
coming
up.
to America
Penis is
type
clean,
shit.
huh?
Yeah, the royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
On some
Word,
coming
the
to
royal penis shit.
coming to America type shit, bro. Yes, and then you go and then they do the little massage shit. Yes.
Oh, Erica says it's cold. Was it cold or was it warm? I can't be having no cold water on my balls now.
No. It almost look like a jacuzzi. It's like a bathtub, but
Nah.
it look like a jacuzzi shaped like that. It's big. It's in a room, and
Well,
they
the
have
girl,
massage
did
chairs
the
and
did the
everything.
ladies look good or were they? Yeah.
No, they got
Motherfuckers was hit.
they had some
Here
ladies
on
in there that was looking
Whose Man's Is
looking
This, we
kind of
do not
strong, and
condone sex trafficking in any kind.
no, by any means, no
Hey,
sex, no
Guap.
sex.
Well, I meant to
Yeah,
ask you
peace out
too.
here.
Was there a man involved grabbing your? Doing it?
No, sir, no men. There was not a man in that building unless they was getting service. There was no men in there that worked there.
Are you sure?
But the long and the short, man, god damn it. But the long and the short, yeah, at least it wasn't no man before the blindfold. Shit. But my point is, man, I think they
Hey,
doing.
my man woke up. The lady was like, "I'm Malachi."
Goddamn, Malachi, your hand's soft than a motherfucker. Yeah. But
Hold on, Malachi. Wait a minute.
Malachi is a crazy name for a hand job specialist.
Yeah,
Man,
Erica, the
Uh,
ones I went
first
to,
off,
they all was
man, listen.
table baths. I did go to one that had kind of like a jacuzzi.
What's a table bath?
That's it.
Me just
Motherfucker, mute
oh my
up.
god.
Like you said it. Like what the fuck is a table bath? Yo.
Well, they lay you on. It looked like a massage table, and it's
They
like,
got
but
the
you on
hole in the
like
bottom. They got the hole in
yeah,
the dick or whatever.
but it's
That's
like in the
called.
shower.
Yeah, it's a milking table.
I'm about to say that's a
But
milking table.
That's that shit
but
Brian
but
talked about.
it has it's like you in the shower though, and then they got buckets and they got the stuff and they put the soap on you, wash you down, and then they dumping the
Hold on,
buckets
I
on
ain't
you.
paying for
And
no shit. They got no motherfucking buckets.
Mm-mm.
it's not all buckets. I'm just saying they
I'm not.
got
Hey, don't
the.
get me wrong, I'm not talking. I'm not saying you.
Nah.
I'm just saying I would be paying them. I'm not going to no room just pouring buckets of water on me. Man, you better put me in a tub with some candles and some soap and shit.
And they pour the bucket on you in the tub though.
Nah, if you go to one with a tub, no, I'm saying if it got the table joint, like, you know what I'm saying, they put the bucket and they dump it on you and shit.
Maybe
A
I'm missing
table
something.
stand, like a
Do
pool or something. Is a table stand sitting in a pool or like
do
a
I need someone to
pool
wash me
type
or
shit?
something? I don't. I just
It's
don't
just part of
understand.
the it's just part of it's just part of the thing before you get your massage and
Uh,
maybe get tugged.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I fucking hate these massages. They don't feel good.
Me
If
fucking too,
it feels
bro.
like
Me
someone just got
too.
their fucking hands, it's all over my fucking body. Stop fucking touching me. I don't like. I can't stand them. I can't stand them. Even when like you ever had that friend, that female friend, that come in like, oh hey, how you doing? Be like, fuck off of me. I
Right.
don't. I don't.
Fucking hands off me. Right. Right. Yep.
Man, I love a
I
good
feel that.
massage, man. Especially, man, when they be massaging my scalp, man.
Is that another word for penis or?
God damn. No, I don't remember the table sticks, Erica. No, I don't remember that shit. He said buckets. What kind of redneck trailer park massage buckets? God damn.
It's like the
You
little
going
wooden
to
buckets.
Deliverance
Hey, that
massage
sound like
parlor and shit.
remember that movie? What was that movie with
They nice buckets, man. They look
Mario
like
Van
wooden buckets.
Peebles
It's
and
nice. They
fucking
got the
Big Daddy
music
Kane and
playing
them?
and shit. The ambiance is
Hold up.
right.
So you got the Mickey Mouse buckets from Fantasia of water getting poured on you?
Man, that sound like some old
Is
Western
it a
outhouse
plastic
type
bucket or
shit.
is it like a
He
is it
said
like a
what?
pail and shit?
He said
No,
what?
this shit is like nice wood looking
Nah.
bucket. It's like a
You not.
nice bucket.
Nah. You know what grows in wood?
It ain't like you just laying there, dog, and they just filling up bucket and just
Oh, you
dumping
talking
it
about them
on you,
old?
dog.
They
Like,
just
You talking about them
waterboarding
wooden
the fuck
buckets
out
with?
of you.
You talking about them
yeah,
wooden
yeah, it's
wooden
not like
buckets with
that.
the rope handles, with the rope handle, the buckets, fucking got about to say glaze. They're all fucking what you call that shit when you treat wood and shit. That's the type of buckets he talking about. That motherfucker have goldfish
What,
in the bottom
lacquer
of
in the
the little
motherfucker?
pool. Yeah.
Finish.
Yes. This motherfucker
I
had he getting
guess,
buckets
man.
buckets of water in the pool in the bottom. Goddamn, what you call them big ass goldfish in the bottom of that shit swimming around.
Koi pond and shit.
Koi, goddamn koi pond.
Look, man, I don't care what y'all say, man. I had a good. All my experiences were good.
Oh yeah, my hey,
You know what
I'm
I'm
not.
saying?
Would you rather have a
And
bucket or a hose?
I like the bucket, man.
Hose might be too racist.
You ain't finna spray when
I,
your
I don't
goddamn
I don't know why, man. Because I mean I probably said this before on the pod, man. I'm the type of person, man. Like when I get drunk, I just like to just go lay in the tub. I mean, lay in the shower and let the water fall on me, man.
So they don't pour the water into the water. They pour the water on you.
Yeah,
Like they make sure to
He's on
basically
the table.
shower you with the bucket and
He's
yeah.
shit.
on
They
the
making
table.
sure all the soap is off and stuff. Because I mean, they cleaning you good, brother. I mean, and they massaging you, putting the
this
soap on you, and then they get the bucket and then they kind of like gently pour it on you and shit while they getting the soap off all in your crevices and
this
This
motherfucker
sounds like
drunk and just laying in the bathtub with the water on him is a true statement. I'm trying to get a hold of this motherfucker in the hotel room. He passed out the bathtub about to drown. The damn water running on him and shit. And damn near drowned in the bathtub.
I'm sorry, but
Hell nah.
this whole thing sounds like terrible foreplay just to get a hand job. You got to go through all this. You gonna pour buckets of cold water on
it's
me, which gonna
it's not
shrivel my shit
cold,
up.
bro.
You gonna fucking next thing you know, you gonna put your little alien hands all over my body and shit because you gonna give me a massage. Fuck that. That sounds awful. And now I'm not gonna be hard now. Now I'm just gonna be like, get the fuck off me. I don't want you touching me no more. Your callous ass hands. Got done.
What if she's bad though? Like you making us all bad. Like what if she's bad? I mean, they're never bad.
Brian,
I
you do
mean, right? I mean,
understand.
I guess sometimes they're bad. I guess,
They're
but
bad
why?
in
Why do
movies.
them this
They're
shit?
bad in movies, man. Stop
Brian,
that
you
shit.
Nah,
understand when you go to
bruh,
one of them
nah.
spots, it's not
Did
a
I ever
real
tell you,
massage
man? I
technique.
know I told y'all the story about, man, when one of my family members came to DC and got lost for a couple hours, and I thought he got.
Nah.
Well, I ain't gonna put that out here on the pod, but
I remember that shit.
yeah. But long story short, these people that I had, man, well, that I have encountered were motherfuckers that if you seen them, you be wanting to marry them and shit.
Right.
These ain't no
I mean,
booger
that's what
wolves.
I'd expect.
These ain't no booger
Listen,
wolves.
man, let's get
I
back
mean,
to
that's
the
cool, man. But how many other dicks
Hey,
did she touch? Anyway, I,
Brother,
you
you
got a
not
dick
really
hand
look.
count? Like, is that a thing? You got a body count for hand, dick, and hands and shit?
I
Like, how
mean,
many dicks?
if you listen, if I want to get you, if I'm gonna holler at you, and you work at a place that I know that people frequent for handies, man, that might be a little bit rough, man. It's gonna be back in my head, back in my mind,
Yeah, just
Man,
handies. Like,
every eh,
like you
handies
washing
and
your
handies.
hands. Like I'm gonna watch how you do your manicures, how you take care of your washing your hands. Because listen, if you giving handies about 5 times a day, that's a lot of bacteria going in and around your hands and your nails and shit.
I
You know
Mm-mm.
mean,
one thing that
Stone
I hate
can't
though,
And then
Stone
you'll
Ryan.
come
Cold
home and cook
use
me a
handies.
meal? No,
You know one thing I hate
no.
though, Ryan, and I'm not trying to
She
sound
rolling
racist or
sushi
nothing
when
like
you
that.
get to the crib.
Listen, you know one thing
You
I
got
hate,
that
man.
dick hand sushi.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. One thing I hate, man. I'm not trying to sound racist, man, but I hate a black woman that got them black ass hands and black ass knuckles and shit. That shit. With them rough ass hands and black ass knuckles. I be looking at this. Nah, you can't touch me, man. Go on somewhere. I can't even talk to you.
You
Them
got them
damn knuckles,
slave hands.
motherfucking knuckles
God
rough as
damn.
hell.
You
Your
got them
hands and your
kizzy
knuckles two
hands
different.
and shit.
Your hands and your knuckles two different colors. Like you've been fighting all your life. Nah, I'm good.
And picking cotton and shucking corn
All my
all
life I
afternoon.
had to fight.
God damn. All my life I had to fight hand ass.
Hey, but
Hey
man, go
yo,
ahead, man.
Hey
hey,
man,
back to
I'm telling
Diddy
you,
real
man,
quick though. back to Diddy. We got to get through this shit, man. What's up with Willie D's comments still? Didn't Willie D come out and say something?
Man, listen, man. Willie D came out. I know he pissed a lot of people off with what he said, but I thought it was true, man. Let me see. Let me black ass knuckles.
And be clear, Willie D is from the Ghetto Boys and shit. If y'all don't know
Yeah.
who we talking about,
Let me
oh, this man dying, man. What happened?
What
Something,
Erica
Man,
said.
something.
he worried about bacteria and play with booty.
What, man?
what happened?
Y'all ain't reading the chat,
This
man.
fat
Y'all
dumb
ain't
as
reading the
fuck,
chat.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo, this dude, Pat is funny as fuck, man. This man said he worried about bacteria, but like the ass play though. That's
Hey, that's
crazy.
wild.
You see what I responded though? I know where that hole's been, Pat. I know ain't other things going in that hole. I know what she ate. I know when she ate. I know when she went the last time she did all her other bullshit. I don't know how many times you wash your hands when you at work after you got done playing with that hepatitis infested penis.
Why they all gotta have Hep C and shit? What the fuck? Like nobody in your imagination got a clean dick and
All right,
balls? Like everybody
fine.
dick is
That
perfect?
ringworm infested penis, which is wild, by the way.
Ugh. Hey, man. Well, listen. Back to what he asked the question, man, about Willie D, man. So
No
Willie D is
glove, no
one of
love.
Willie D is one of the members of the Ghetto Boys, man. It's rap group that
Would
was.
that feel good? You getting jerked off with a medical glove?
So they have gloves with ridges.
I was trying to not interrupt Guap, but I was thinking that shit like,
Yes.
Yeah, that's
No. So here's the thing. So here's the thing, y'all. Hey, I'm about to
so
educate
they
y'all real
got
quick.
gloves. So they do got gloves
Yes.
ribbed for your pleasure.
They're ribbed. They got ones that have different dots and spots and different types of. I
all
watched
right,
way too
so
much.
what if your girl wore those at work? Like she couldn't wear those at work? Like you know about the dope gloves, the dope
That's
the dick
yeah. She's
print
wearing
gloves,
those.
and
If she's
you
wearing those, that's a lot of trust. Still, I still need you to wash your hands.
So basically, what
And,
you're
and,
saying,
and
if
listen,
she wore the glove, you would
hey,
let her feed you.
feed me how?
what?
That sounds wild. That sounds wild. I like that. Choose your wording
You let
carefully.
her
That's
what?
how.
So what you? So I'm saying, if you come home, if she wearing the glove, you come home, she cooking, and she like, babe, try this, and she get the fingers and put it in your mouth, dog. Is you sucking on that finger or not?
Oh nah, man. Listen, I'm still not dating the chick because I'm gonna be honest with you. You won't have to wear a whole hazmat suit because listen, I seen a lot of pornos and some of these motherfuckers be wild with the sprays, and that's all I gotta say about that shit.
Shit.
You
Damn.
said that one with the sprays.
Wow with the sprays.
Man, that shit crazy. Oh, that shit is
So,
wild.
hey, real quick, man. Let me get this off, man.
Yeah,
So
sorry,
I can go
sorry.
about my business. Since he asked the question, man, he brought up about Willie D's comments, man. This is back when the trial first started. Basically, he was saying that that Cassie made her choice. Their decade long relationship with Diddy says problematic because it removes a necessary element of accountability, without which no one learns or grows. So Diddy and Cassie is a cautionary tale for men who use their money and power to abuse others. On the flip side, it tells young women who come after Cassie, and no matter what you get yourself into or who gets hurt, as long as you're young, you won't be held accountable. Also, just to interject, I guess Cassie had reached out to Nicki Minaj. I guess during some of this time, she had said an incident, and Nicki was like, "Man, just deal with it. It's part of the game, basically. Like, just hey, just go with it. It's part of the game." Is what That's what her the advice Nicki Minaj gave her, which is wild. But he said by her own admission, she stayed not out of fear, but because she didn't want another woman to take her place, which she did say that on the stand.
Hmm.
Cassie is not some helpless victim. She's a savvy, home wrecking opportunist who left Ryan Leslie for Diddy, knowing he was with Kim Porter simply to upgrade her lifestyle, turning both Kim and Ryan into collateral damage. And let's not forget the kids. It said that
Mm.
she also testified that she enjoyed the freak offs, just not as often as Diddy did. She ultimately left him for the trainer he paid for, tried to blackmail him for 30 million, and when that failed, sued him and walked away with 20. So now she's a prosecution star witness trying to bury him. Yes, Diddy was abusive and should have been punished for it, but let's not pretend Cassie didn't cash in after every black eye, pissy mouth, and UTI with designer bags and tropical getaways. Had she been heavier, less attractive woman with busted ice lace front, the same folks defending her wouldn't even blink.
Mm.
So he was saying, I thought this was a RICO Act trial. According to the government, RICO aims to dismantle criminal enterprises by making it easier to prosecute leaders
I got the same
and
mic you
those,
got. Fuck.
and those involved in the underlying crimes, even if they didn't personally commit the egregious acts.
Egregious.
So egregious, excuse me.
Damn, you
Black.
fucked that word up.
I damn sure did.
That man
But
said that man said
hey,
she would had Targaryen acts, man. This motherfucking Game of Thrones, man.
first off, I didn't say no goddamn Targaryen, but that was funny. That was funny. I give you that. That was funny.
The the
Targaryen
That
the
wasn't
the
acts.
fucked
Justin.
up shit to me though is when I guess it was a dude that had the freak off tape, and I don't know if I talked about it last week, but she basically threatened to have this man killed, bro. Like, awesome. Hey yo, I know you got the tape, but I'll make you disappear. I ain't never done no shit like that before, but trust me, you fucking with my life, I'll make some shit happen to you type shit. And Diddy ain't say that shit. She did, man. Like so I understand that Diddy's supposed to be the financier and he's supposed to be the man. But at what point does she have to take any accountability for her personal choices when she's moving in this environment, bro? Like
Hey,
I,
can I say something to that man? And I try to be swift about it. Um, the thing is, Jay, and I'm definitely not saying she shouldn't be held accountable for some of her actions. Like at some point she knew what she was doing. So I'm not gonna completely exonerate her on that. But I would say, man, it's the thing where you find yourself, you young and impressionable, and you getting out of a situation to where you figure you come up and you set for life. And it comes to a point, no matter if you abused or not, you get so addicted to the lifestyle and so addicted to what you may lose and what you have that you are willing to do anything to keep it. No matter if
No,
what you're trying to keep is wrong for you, and later when you get old enough to really realize what the fuck was going on, it's kind of too late at that point. And I think that's kind of just where it was. Like she's thinking this is her man. She's trying to do anything to keep it. He probably selling her some dreams. He probably wasn't. But she probably didn't like the freak offs. But at the same time, she's doing what she thought she needed to do to keep her man. And at some point in time, when you feel threatened about some shit, the ugliness can come out, whether it's right or wrong. But then when you look back on your life, because I mean, just think how many people who do porn or do things that they later in life, once they get out of that, they like, what the fuck was I thinking or what the fuck was I doing? People who do drugs, like once they in that when once you in that world and you sucking dick for rocks and all kind of shit, and then once you get clean, you like, what the fuck? Like I was fiending for whatever it is that gave me this thing, you know what I'm saying, that high, I should just say.
right.
And
And there was a point where she was like, "Hey yo, I was strung out on drugs and shit." And Diddy told me that I need to take a break and get clean.
because she would
You know what I'm
because
saying?
yeah, and that's because he introduced her to the drugs, and then at some point to get to for her to get away to her own reality, to not even really think about like, damn, in order to keep this man, I gotta keep letting the Punisher fucking rip my vagina open and shit. Like, I mean, just to make it kind of a joke, but I mean, all seriousness, it's like she doing it, she getting poked in the ass for somebody to keep this man happy, even if she don't even want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
He can't
That's where
sell
you.
me on that she didn't want it to happen though. Like that's the problem.
No,
And
I'm
even
saying it's.
that
I'm
is
just saying it's
describing
all good and well until it's not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
okay,
that
and
she
that's
makes
a
me
fucked up
want it, but at the
relationship.
same time,
And
she
that's a
like,
fucked
man,
up
enough is enough.
relationship.
I done got my asshole rammed so many times. When is you going? When are you going? When you gonna take me to be your only one and shit? Now that's her
Okay.
naiveness for that, but at the same, I'm just saying.
And that's a fucked up relationship, which is what he is not on trial for. I mean,
No, I
he
get
Right.
that.
did
The
that,
the
zipped
trial
her
is
ass,
crazy.
like all the shit. Like he's guilty of a lot of shit. Don't mistake it. I'm not trying to say this dude is a good man or deserves peace in his life, even. You know, don't mistake this shit. He's a sack of shit ass nigga, man. Be clear. However, the shit they trying to get on him, they picked the wrong charges. They picked the fucking co-conspirator. Imagine if Cassie was a man. Imagine if she's a man, because again, in a lot of this freak off testimony, Diddy is over in the corner rubbing his dick or he's giving instruction or whatever. He ain't even fucking for real. He ain't even fucking at least in the testimony that they given. Now I can't say that that motherfucker was fucking or not, but I'm just saying in the testimony, it sounds like this dude is over in the corner. He's in the director's chair. He ain't even paying for the
Get his
shit.
nipples rubbed at the end.
Yeah, he's having after you nut, gonna rub that on these face ass motherfucker, man. Like that's what he's doing.
Man, I get what you're saying. The
Look,
Rico shit, I still haven't heard anything that says a Rico other than these prostitutes. And I mean, according to everybody, I mean, according to some of the cases, and I don't know, they haven't got to that point yet. I
Hey,
mean, they
wait a
was
minute.
transporting
Not
them overseas to
prostitutes,
Paris and all kind of shit, or
escorts.
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 Sorry,
Yeah, escorts, man. They escorts.
escorts. So I don't know. I mean, and that's where I guess the sex trafficking comes in and all kind of shit. I mean, I think it's bullshit. It just seemed to me it's a whole bunch
They
of
dog, they kink shaming this man, yo.
yeah,
Question.
They trying to
it's
Here's a
bad
question though.
relationship with a young girl with a kinky fucking he's got kinky tendencies and they trying to use that to railroad him into being this fucking mafia crime boss or some shit. They
Let me
like,
ask you a question though.
he had AR-15s in his house. And it's like, dog,
Hey,
everybody else
listen.
got Second Amendment rights.
Is the
Like, what
escort
the fuck?
business illegal?
hey,
An
Tiff,
illegal
hey, hold
business?
on. Tiff has a good point, and that's the point I was trying to make. You got so much power and control that you ain't even gotta physically be involved, bruh.
No, that's a kink, though. No, that's a kink. That is a kink. That is a voyeur, bro.
It's but no, it's a kink, but at the same time, bro, she all she was doing that was for Diddy to like to for her to be wanted by him, bruh.
How can you prove that, though? That's what I'm
Bruh,
saying. You got to
because
make the logical leap to get
because
there
if he didn't
and
have
say
the
that, well,
money and the
she's doing the
power that he
calling,
had, she wouldn't have been
but
willing
she's
to
doing the
do that shit. Well,
picking.
no,
Like,
I ain't
she's
gonna say
doing the
that.
picking.
Cause it be broke motherfuckers who be having people doing all kind of wild shit.
Yes.
So I ain't gonna lie.
Yes. Yes. 100%. You
If
telling
somebody
me
love you
that,
enough, man, they'll do a lot for you. They'll kill for you.
and that's not a crime, is all I'm saying. That's not a crime, bro. Being an influential man in a relationship is not a crime, and that's what they trying to put it on them. They trying to put that shit on them.
hey, my
Is
question is this. Look,
escort
hold
really,
up,
is that illegal?
hold on.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
I
care.
don't know.
It
I don't
depends on what
know.
states though too.
Doubtful.
But
Yeah,
also,
yeah. I think it's legal in Las Vegas. I'm in Nevada, but
you're talking about prostitution's legal in Las Vegas. He's talking about escort. Escorts are different than prostitution.
yeah, an escort is definitely different.
My question is this, man. Look, my name's Diddy, right? Let's say I'm Diddy. I'm famous. I be having all these parties and shit. There is a lifestyle of people that live this way that he can get into instead of having to actually pay for this shit. And then this look kind of shady and all kinds of shit because it just looks shady on paper. It just looks shady. I'm not talking about his kink. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm talking about the fact that you're hiring people to come to your house. I'm not saying he did it, but it's in your property, and some ladies hiring some people to come to your house and just look shady. Man, you know people, especially if you that plugged into this business, you know you're gonna know people. I know people walking down the street that will be down for some shit like this. Just fucking, just hit them up. Shit, like
No, because they're gonna fucking talk. That's why you get a pro. Fucking what's his name? The penetrator, the percolator. What's his song?
that's true.
And
He
I'm about
was
to
wearing a
say,
mask.
where
He
hold
was
on,
wearing a
that one,
mask.
man.
Punisher, man.
The
But that's the
Punisher.
thing. But
Yeah,
that's the
that's him.
thing. But that's the thing, though. Like people, I don't know how the community works.
The Punisher's a pro, bro. He's a pro.
I know of one of my well, my ex, her friends he was a swinger or whatnot, and he says a pretty close knit community, man. They don't really go around talking about their lifestyle outside of what's going down in there. Now I understand that he is a popular figure and all that shit like that as
Yeah.
well, but I mean, you gotta choose. You know, hey, if you want to get down, to get down, there is non-disclosure agreements, all kinds of shits,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. But hey,
there's avenues, there's smarter ways to go about doing your kink than the way that he did. You know what I'm saying? Just
what do
like
you mean? You hire a professional? He ain't hire nobody. Be clear. He didn't
no.
hire anybody.
Listen, relax. I'm saying that there is smarter ways to go about doing this in the community because there's people that do this community type shit all the time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then
Yeah. Yeah.
no, that's all I'm saying. I understand it, and I guarantee you, there's fucking Hollywood elites that do the same shits, and you don't hear
Yeah.
nothing. You don't hear nothing about them,
Yeah.
and
Because
and
they ain't got caught.
he okay, maybe doing the swinger shits. I don't know if he's living a swinger lifestyle. There's a lot of people that do that shit, and they keep
Yeah.
that shit
For
on the down
sure.
low, and they keep it shit on the down like. And it's just like I feel like he there were smarter ways for him to go about doing the shit, and that's the way it was going down. Look,
I mean, you all see he's going to shit.
regardless if it wasn't him paying for it or not, there were smarter ways to go about doing it. But hey, baby, where'd you get this guy
Perhaps.
from? You know what I'm saying? Hey, oh, nah, baby, nah.
But see, the thing is, we can't determine if he was doing some of that shit or not. All I'm basing my view into this world on is the testimony in the courtroom. So who's to say that he didn't have other avenues to get this shit off, and this just happened to be the one that they chose to, because this is the one that she was involved in the most, because they needed her testimony. Without her testimony, they got absolutely nothing on this dude. But Tiff was talking about his kink wasn't being a voyeur, it was control. And that's debatable. We don't know what the fuck his kink was for real. I mean, we know he was a voyeur. We know that. But as far as the control part, I mean, when you're dealing in that world, everybody has a level of control when you rocking in that world. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gets to say
But
no.
but that's
Everybody
but that's
gets
where the drugs come into play too, though.
I I don't know.
I don't
They
think it
should have
was a
got him
thing
for
of
drugs
control.
then. They
I
ain't get
don't
him
think
for
it was a thing
drugs.
of control because he lived that lifestyle, and I'm talking about with the control part in all aspects within his business. You know, obviously within the bedroom, but within his business too. He was a controlling type person. Hell, we saw it when he had his reality shows with these making the
But the
bands and
thing
shit.
Yeah,
is
but
though,
that doesn't mean
man,
you want control in the bedroom because
right. And
I
most of
can be
those dudes
aggressive. I can
don't.
be
I
aggressive and
know,
control and a leader or some shit at work. But then when I
yeah.
come home, maybe
And
I
then
want to
you
be
a
tied the
puss in
fuck
the
up and
bedroom.
blindfolded. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah. And I know he's a voyeur because they testified in court as much. They said that, man, he likes to sit and watch. The two people, the two escorts that they had give testimony basically said the same thing. That Diddy wasn't the one playing. Diddy likes to watch. So that's how I know that Diddy is a voyeur according to the testimony. So yeah, it's tough, man. And the thing is, they asked, and you're right. Nobody on drugs can give consent, but they asked the escorts, did it seem like Cassie was on drugs? It seemed like she was high, blah blah blah, and they were like, nah. They were like, no. This is just their testimony, is all I'm saying now. If she was or wasn't, it's not up to me to decide. But the testimony is saying, nah, man, she wasn't on drugs and she wasn't high and she wasn't even drunk. I mean, everybody was straight up. So now, if you're going to take the escort's word for it and believe them, if you're going to believe one thing that they say, then you need to believe the things that they say. You know what I'm saying? You can't cherry pick what part of the shit that you want to believe and then use your imagination for the rest.
I agree with that.
Pat
Yeah,
said,
man,
I
that's
like to
cool.
watch
Cool, man.
too. And that's what's up. And there's nothing wrong with liking to watch. So where do you draw the line in that, that your old lady is so afraid of you or she's so into trying to please you that you're this controlling, domineering, she can't leave and all this other shit. She left. She left with the fucking trainer that this dude paid. Imagine you paying for a trainer for this chick and she end up with him. And he's
Hey,
still walking around chilling.
But at the
eh,
time, I think he was trying to get back with Kim Porter after he was slapping her. He was slapping her around too, though.
But my point is, she left though. She left
hey,
with
let
the
me ask a
fucking
question.
trainer, and his house ain't blow up or no shit.
Let me ask a question. Well, didn't Kid Cudi's house car blow up?
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Is that going to be part of the case or?
They
Yeah,
mentioned
they
that
talked about
part.
it. They mentioned it
Yeah,
already.
they talked about it. And allegedly, Diddy made it happen. There was no. I mean, that's just somebody's testimony, though, right? I mean,
I mean,
you
this
can
dude's car
choose to
really blow
believe that
up,
he did it. They didn't have any evidence that he did it, though. It's just hearsay. He did it.
but his car really did blow up. This is an event that
Oh
actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
blew
it
his
actually
car
happened.
Yeah, blew up
sky
in front of his
high.
house and
She
blew a car
found
up.
she found out that
Yo.
she was dating Kid Cudi, and he told him he was gonna do something, blow his car up, and he did it.
And that you said that legit like came up in court that about his car getting
Oh
blown
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Who
Oh
said
yeah.
that? Who said that? Cassie said like, "Oh, this is
yeah.
what happened" or some shit. Or
I'm pretty sure that was Cassie's testimony.
Cassie
man,
did. Cassie did.
this whole thing sounds toxic. Why'd you want to be a friend with this dude? I wouldn't want to be a friend with this dude. I don't care how much money he got. Cause
It's in
you,
love,
you know,
man.
I mean, like forget about the court for a second. If you're in ends with this man, and you know some of the things that's going on, may not be him doing it, but it seems like a weird kind of connection. Man, I don't know, man. I was just trying to distance myself from this man a long time ago. Now I understand that
Obviously,
this.
look, obviously,
I know this dude had a lot of power, man, but the people that are on a level with him, like Jay-Z and shit, like I mean, were they still hanging out with this man on a regular basis or what?
But see, that's the thing. This ain't out in the open public stuff. Like he would have a class fucking all the star celebrity soiree, and then the freak off was totally different. Like this is
I'm
his
not talking about
very
the freak.
personal life.
I'm not talking about the freak off stuff because the freak off stuff.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. I'm not
no,
talking
Well,
he's
he
talking
threw
about
about.
the
the
best
physical. He's talking
parties in
about
the
the physical
country,
stuff.
bro.
Yeah,
Like the Diddy parties.
I'm not talking about the freak off stuff. I'm talking about like when you got a Kid
About
Cudi
physical
thing.
abuse.
Y'all said that people knew that this was connected, right? Or they thought it was connected, right? The Kid Cudi shits or
Sure.
some other stuff that may have gone on. You probably even, I mean, you probably heard whispers of them getting, beat in public or whatever. Whether that's a dominatrix thing or not, a BDSM or whatever. There's lines for that, and unfortunately, I mean, we can go into details on that, but unfortunately with that, you got to have some paper written up. At the end of the day, if you want to do some shit like that, if you're gonna go to those
Yeah.
types of lines, because I've known people that went through those types of lines, and they can get kind of crazy and blurred as far as what the control is, because the lines can get controlled even with safety words. But my question is this: like, if you know that there's a Kid Cudi thing going on, or this man might be a little bit too jealous, or whatever the fuck it may be, wouldn't you want to distance yourself from that man, even though he has some power and play and money or whatever? If I'm on the same level as him, like a Jay-Z or some shit, I wouldn't want to be associated with this man. And I guess my question is, how long have these guys still been associated with this man? And do they still hang out with this man prior to
I
this
mean,
case going
again,
on?
they in the same industry, so the types of events you see them at together are usually events where everybody is there. It's not
You
like
you want to
these super personalized I'm at Diddy's house and all the shit. At least when it comes to Jay-Z. Like if it's the rock, the Rock Nation brunch or whatever, and Diddy roll up and it's photo ops and shit like that, or if it's the Oscars or whatever, and just stars happen to be in the same place, then yeah, but there's no real evidence, Jay-Z kicking it with this dude, you know what I'm saying, on a very personal level, outside of they're both fucking music moguls, man. Like,
Yeah.
you only got a handful of motherfuckers to hang out with.
I would just say, man, I don't think any of the people that's at the part, like when you in that world, I mean, and you always hear people say the same shit. When you in that world, man, like everybody's basically an opportunist,
Mm,
and is basically the people the thing people get fucked up is thinking that these entertainment people are your real friends. That's why the people usually when you have even rappers or even these people like famous people and actors and stuff, they always got their own true core friends that they grew up with or that's like their
mm,
real friends. The entertainment friends, they not really their friends. Rarely
no.
do you get friends that are true friends. Usually sometimes if like you've been on a show together for a long time or y'all came into the business together, then usually you will have some type of bond or relationship. But other than that, nobody in the industry is really friends. It's all about who you know and your acquaintances and try to see who you can use to keep yourself relevant and make the next
Mm.
play to keep that bread coming in.
And as far as Cassie and her family, man, like they were in on the shit too. Like
Yeah,
there was some
her mom did
situation,
testify as well.
yeah, and there was some situation where they needed to come up with 20 bands or some shit. And
That's what her mom.
I think,
That was with the
yeah,
video.
yeah,
They threatened her. They threatened Diddy threatened or no, I think it was a Diddy threat. Yeah, Diddy threatened to release a video to the mom, so the mom had to take out some shit on her house and
yeah, yeah,
to get 20 to get he asked for 20 grand for the video, so she had to do some shit on her house to like get the money and
yeah.
pay this man.
So I mean,
Um,
her family was in on it. As far as her making music, man, she ain't had no fucking music career, dog. Like I was listening to
But
Joe
Diddy
Budden's
did that
podcast.
shit though.
But hear me out though. And he had God, it was a producer on there that said that, he had been to Cassie sessions and shit. And he's like, man, it was just bullshit, bro. Like the session, it wasn't no real direction. Like Diddy was kind of in and out. Like you spend a week, you got all these producers there, and you don't even come up with a single track. He was describing it like you can tell the difference when an artist is serious and the label is serious about putting out an album. Like it's a battle rhythm to that shit that's familiar. And this dude is like, man, you could tell that they was on bullshit, bro. Besides, what the fuck she need to put out an album for? She's already living the lifestyle. She's living the lifestyle of a fucking megastar already. She don't have to go on tour and all the stupid shit that comes with being a musician. And she been away from Diddy for how many years now? Where the fuck is her album at? If anybody was serious about her musical talent, where the
He
fuck is
probably
her
still
album
got
at?
contractual rights to her music, so she can't put anything out.
shit,
All
why
right,
she gotta
man.
put
Well,
music out? She got 20 mil, and she got another 10 coming from fucking the damn hotel, Intercontinental. They about to pay her ass 10 million. What the fuck she need to make music for? Man, her and her
cause
husband is
man,
shit nice.
she ain't
Cause her
ever
husband
need
ain't
no need
shit.
to
He
make
don't
no
do
fucking
shit.
music.
Her husband a regular ass
I
fucking dude.
guess, man. Baby, gonna make that move.
Man, next, let's go, man. I was gonna say some shit, but I can pass. It ain't no big deal. Let's ride.
I bet. Where we want to go, man? God, there's so much shit going on, man. We talking about criminal shit. What's up with that mayoral candidate in Mexico that got gunned the fuck down on a live stream?
Man, listen. So this young lady, well, I should say, yes, she middle-aged lady running for mayor over in Mexico, man. She was campaigning and during a live stream on Facebook, man, them shots rang out. You know how it is over there in Mexico, boy, especially when it comes to politics. So yeah, well during the live stream, somebody rolled up and they said about 20 shots rang out, and her and like two or three other people got dropped right there on the Facebook live stream. So
Mm.
yeah,
Yo, they said this
wow.
is the second candidate. This isn't the first.
No,
This says it's the second candidate in that district. That's crazy. Wow.
Mm. I'm trying to see if they know who did it.
Nah.
They coordinating with the Secretary of Security. Um, blah blah blah. Um, she's a member of the ruling Morena Party. She's among 4 people killed in the shooting. Um, they're still investigating the matter, which in Mexico means ain't shit shaking. Because in Mexico, man, the rules are fucking different, dog. Like
Cartels,
that's the
man.
thing that people don't understand about, you know, the luxury of living in the United States. It's like no matter how corrupt and fucked up our police and legal system is, you ain't seen shit like down south, bro. Like like them motherfuckers, they move how the fuck they want. And like to the point where, you know, you get pulled over for a speeding ticket, it ain't no fucking court date. It's like, hey yo, you give me what's in, you run your fucking pockets now, or you go to fucking jail now. So what's it
That
gonna
was
be?
his hand.
Yeah. And
I was out
that's the
there.
fucking police. That is the sanctioned police serve and protect fucking cops. They running your pockets.
Well, hey, time out.
First
It's
day.
funny that y'all say that because our own lady that is the secretary of the Department of Homeland Security doesn't even know what habeas corpus is, and they trying to get rid of that shit. They ain't trying to get rid of that shit. Jay, tell us what habeas corpus is.
Habeas corpus is basically the process that ensures that you're gonna get, you know, a
Due
trial. You know
process.
what I'm saying? It's due fucking process under the law. It means that, you know, they can't just find you guilty. There's a process, there's evidentiary discovery, you get a chance to face your accusers and the whole nine, and they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you committed said crime. That is habeas corpus. And I mean, that's a guaranteed right, Jack. It's a guaranteed right.
You know, well, it may not be. That's all I'm saying. So we can say that our country's not like that yet, or not like that. Dot 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 yet. So, just
Well,
saying,
I mean,
man.
it's protected by the Constitution, man.
Okay.
It's one of the pillars of this nation. I mean, it's built on that shit. It's
So
one of those things that makes this America.
so there's freedom of press, but we see people. You see what's going on in it, man. I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna bog y'all down with politics today. Okay.
You know, it seemed like you heading in a direction, dog.
Nah,
You
we
heading in a
good.
direction.
Nah, man, I'm gonna get angry cap on here real quick. Nah, we good. Nah.
All
Hey,
right.
so man. So listen, man. I don't mean to cut you off. So we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, man. We've been talking about these folks out here messing around with these animals and shit, man. We had the dude that got gored in the national park, was a cat by a bison. I think you reported.
Yeah,
We had
yeah,
we showed the one with the dude with the horse. And the horse slammed his ass.
yeah. The horse slammed
Now
him. Yeah.
we know all this. In the wake of would you say the wake of the anniversary of Harambe was just passed, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Ryan?
Nah, it's
That's correct.
20. No, it's the 28th. It's the month of Harambe. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
month of Harambe, man. We celebrate this shit all month. Yeah.
So
Snatching
Harambe
babies in
month, man. I guess
Harambe.
Harambe month, man. I guess he reaching out from the grave, man, and telling his animal peoples, man, to fuck people up because they got another one. So this gentleman from Ohio of all places, Brian, was out here in the damn kangaroo
He white. We ain't
enclosure.
perfect.
He worked with kangaroos out here, like he showing himself wrestling with the kangaroos. There's a video on that shit. I don't know if you got the video, Ryan. Out here with these kangaroos, and all of a sudden, Mr. Kangaroo Man, they found him dead in the kangaroo enclosure. Death by kangaroo. They said his body was just beaten badly. So that fucking kangaroo done boxed
Hold
the
up. They
shit out of
found
his
him
ass.
dead?
Yes, yes, kangaroo done beat the brakes off his ass, literally. Yes.
Now that dude got some pretty decent sized arms, man. Like
That don't
he
mean
should be
shit.
able to handle himself
He
around a
was also
kangaroo. So you think.
he's out
So
of
you
shape.
fucking think. That kangaroo probably kicked the fuck out of him,
Fuck.
man.
You see how big a kangaroo's legs are, dog?
Kangaroos are fucking
The
strong,
tail,
man.
yo. The tail. It's not about the punches a kangaroo throw. He leaned back on that tail and get the
Tail
kicking.
Man,
kicking, crack
it's
a
a
couple
wrap.
ribs, bust a spleen. And all of a sudden, your ass over here hold your side. You catch them kangaroo hooks to the face. Hey,
You see, roll his neck back. You ain't even get no jabs in. That motherfucker rolling his neck back like, eh.
Do we
You ain't
know
even
for
get
a fact that
no.
that's called a kangaroo hoof? Do kangaroos got hooves?
I don't know, man, but kangaroo foot,
I mean, they
hoof,
got
toes,
paws, man. I ain't think they
camel
have
toe,
hooves.
whatever the fuck he got on his feet, you getting kicked by that shit. Goddamn kangaroo knuckles, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He got it.
That's a
I'm
bad
not
way to
getting
go,
in that.
man.
I'm
That's a
not
bad
getting
way to
none of
go.
that. Hey, that's like the dude. Remember the
Man,
dude
yo.
saved his dog from the kangaroo? The dog was getting fucked up, but the kangaroo had the dog like a chokehold.
That shit a chokehold. Hell yeah.
And the man came, man, listen, man, you gonna have to just take that dog. I'm sorry, old Roscoe, or whatever the fuck your name might be. Hey, you gonna have to get
God
free. I'm not
damn.
gonna jump in there and get my ass kicked by a kangaroo trying to save your ass. You run off and leave me here. You get free and your ass fall last. Now I'm over here trying to box a kangaroo. Nah, I'm good.
And that's not even a I don't know what species of kangaroo that is, but that ain't the big motherfuckers. We
Nah.
seen the big motherfuckers. I can fit in the big motherfuckers pouch, no problem. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Hey
Well,
yo,
you fit in the
I'm gonna
kangaroo
need
pouch, you fucking
you to
wild.
have more self-respect than to allude to the idea that you can fit in a fucking kangaroo pouch, brother.
Man, can
What
you
the
imagine me driving up to work in a kangaroo pouch?
Now that would
Mm-mm.
be fire. All right, now see that's different. See that's different. Motherfucker,
Uh,
you just hopping along with a helmet on and shit. You got a helmet on. You just hopping in
Drop
that
that
shit.
shit.
You get to the gate. You pull your ID out. You know what I'm saying? Is this kangaroo registered, sir?
Yes,
You
sir.
don't ask dogs for
Hey,
registration, do you?
the
God
gate
damn
guard,
it.
the gate guard to my. Hey, is somebody in there?
It's
Right.
a
I'm gonna need to
therapy
search your
animal.
vehicle.
Yeah, if you won't,
Yeah.
at your own risk.
Hey man, yeah. Hey, don't touch this kangaroo dog. This motherfucker got a mean streak. Straight up.
Man,
That's
what
stupid
else
as
we got?
hell. Damn, I guess the guard came out in that Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case. Remember, I guess it's been a couple years now, whereas Tory Lanez allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion in her foot and shit, and he's locked up for 10 years now. Last week reported he got stabbed 14 times, and that was some whole other shit. But the long and the short is, I guess it was in that incident there was a guard, there was Meg, there was another girl named Kelsey, and then there was Tori in the SUV. And I mean, the long and the short is Meg lied in the beginning and said that, that Tori didn't shoot her and, don't worry about it type shit. But then, under some type pressure, she flipped her story and basically alleged that Tory Lane shot her. Now, Kelsey, the friend that was there, the other witness to the situation, she got immunity. She got a fucking immunity deal. Now, as soon as she got an immunity deal, that told me all I needed to know. But because, I mean, if you didn't commit no crimes, if you didn't do nothing, then why do you need an immunity deal in a situation where somebody else got shot? Well, didn't have any gunpowder residue on Tory Lanez. He got booked because he's a felon and he used a firearm allegedly, and that's illegal as a motherfucker. So in court, Tory never testified though, and there were also witnesses that weren't allowed to testify. See, when you go to court, man, it's a lot of shit that don't make it into the courtroom. Like the first days of a court case, they basically established the rules of engagement, some of which will get certain testimonies thrown out. And I guess there was another eyewitness that wasn't allowed to testify for whatever reason. They got their testimony thrown out that said that they saw the two girls arguing and they saw the young man trying to break the thing up, and then whatever they heard the shots or whatever, they didn't see the rest. So after Tory got stabbed up in prison, now the guard comes out and says, "Yo, man, Kelsey shot Meg." Thoughts?
I got one thought real quick before y'all go, because this was all new revelation to me when you told me this the other day. That Tory Lanez did not testify in court for his innocence. I'm sorry, man. Like, that shit's dumb as fuck to me. Especially if you say you innocent. And if you don't say you're innocent, like if I'm one that listen, if I'm the one that did it, I'm at least say I didn't do it and give my own accounts of the story. But he didn't even do that. That's a tantamount to you not even trying. Anyway, y'all go ahead.
I, I think that the lawyers, man, said, look, they don't have a case. We don't even need you to testify to kind of like
Well, that's him. That's stupid on him.
so
Sorry.
that way he wouldn't I'm trying to think of the word.
Incriminate.
himself.
Incriminate himself.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but I mean, he still have Fifth Amendment rights. Still, like he can
Mm-hmm.
plead a fifth.
Yeah, but
You know?
man, the thing is, we all said that we just don't know how the hell you go to jail and there was no evidence that you did anything.
No,
Uh,
we know that's happened plenty of times. So
yeah, I mean,
No,
yeah,
but
we
Kelsey
know.
said she did it though. In court, Kelsey said that he shot her. I mean, excuse me, Meg said that he shot her, and Kelsey said that he shot her too. So now you got two against one,
Mm-hmm. Get the
and he
victim
still
and the
didn't
witness.
testify.
That's so stupid. That's so stupid. It just
yeah,
sounds really stupid to me.
I don't understand. I don't know if it's on some G code type shit. Why you wouldn't take the stand to defend yourself? I don't get it. Um, but yeah, I guess they're saying now they
Got
got
paid to
new
take the
evidence. They're
rap.
supposed to be releasing. It's supposed to be like groundbreaking evidence, which is I said, which they're saying is part of the reason why he got stabbed. Because once they made this claim, then all of a sudden he gets stabbed, and they've yet to release the
Yeah,
evidence yet. It's something that's still supposed to come out.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of curious of what it's going to be. I know the governor trying to get the governor to pardon him, the governor of the state to pardon him on this shit or whatever. But yeah, I mean the whole thing is just wishy washy. I mean, I don't know. Now Meg is she done made a statement on social media, going ham like she's tired of people talking about this shit, tired of hearing about, which I understand, and like they like they said, he was found guilty in a court of law. But hey, at the end of the day, man, if you didn't do the shit, man, you should have fucking spoke up and testified. At least defend yourself. Your lawyer's talking about, oh, they don't have a case. And sometimes
But
that's
it
just a
didn't.
chance you can't take, man. You know when you
It
know that
didn't.
it's
I mean, they didn't have
good.
his fingerprints on the gun. They didn't have any gunpowder residue on him.
They just
So,
went off. They
and
went
there
off a
wasn't
statement. They
time
went off
for him to clean the
statement.
gun or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. Like,
But when you got two
so
people doing it, and you got a witness saying that they saw him do it, that's my that'd have been my point in time. Like, hey, hold up, man, I need to get on the stand and fucking speak up. Because they talking about, I gotta go up
yeah,
there and
I'm
say,
with what Presh said, man. Said all the stuff with his mom and he been through. He didn't want to see another black woman go to jail. That was his reasoning for not taking the stand and just taking the rap. Because
but that's bullshit.
according to that, I
Because
think Kelsey got one or two kids, and he didn't want to put those kids through that or whatever. I don't know, man. All I
Man,
know,
fuck
all
that,
the shit is.
man.
but
Nah,
then you
I know
take
man.
the
all
rap,
all the shit is iffy, bro. I mean,
and then now you hooping and hollering
Now
about
you,
you didn't do it after the fact.
right. That exactly. Thank you. No, fuck all that. If that's the case, then why have a trial? I did it.
I mean, be clear. Tory Lane's got a fucking son too, so I ain't going to prison. If I got a fucking man, ain't no fucking way, bro.
Ain't no fucking
But that's
way.
the thing, and maybe he got paid to take the rap. Even if that's the case, I don't think he expected to be 10 fucking years, man. Like 10 years for shooting a chick in the fucking toe.
But he got a
He didn't even
private
shoot her in
line.
the
That's
toe. The
why.
shrapnel hit her in the toe or some dumb shit
Yeah, it's a
on some
shrapnel.
Trump scare shit.
You need
Well,
a
Like,
because he got a record already.
with
This is why.
yeah, yeah, he's a felon.
sensitivity. A man like
Yeah. So
me.
what else?
Don't
What's
need
next,
a
man?
man there to give you money.
I got what you need.
Man,
Jesus
hey,
You
Christ.
stupid as hell.
hey,
What you need, honey.
Stupid.
I hear. Go ahead. Go ahead.
1,000 baristas at 75 Starbucks stores is going on strike because they can't be naked up under their schmuck or whatever. Y'all go to Starbucks? When's the last time you been to Starbucks?
Hey man, the new thing is no bras, man. Motherfuckers is
Yeah,
out here
man.
free.
Free the nipple. I'm all about it. Please free the
Man, me
nipple.
too, shit.
Even though there is times I'm not about it. Let's just be honest. Mom,
I mean,
put that shit away. But
I don't know. You
free the
think
nipple.
you think the baristas got a point though in fighting it against the dress code and everything?
I'll say this, man. I don't know how they're going about fighting for the rights to their dress code, but at the end of the day, sex sells. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you
Hey,
show
if
a
they ain't
little
wearing
nipple
bras,
slip,
let them do Drew Hills.
they should.
It's stupid
And
as
yes,
hell.
we're talking about the thong part. But if they could, can you imagine having like a sexy, like Hooters? That's a coffee spot that's open up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
They've tried that shit. I know that. I think I remember them trying that shit.
Where
I want to see the
Yeah.
side boob, man. Fuck it. I want to
that's
see
it,
Well,
the
a
man.
side
lot of
boob.
the
Just a little
legit
bit.
complaint. God damn it, y'all talking about side boob. The legit complaint is they say that they cannot afford to buy the clothes that are required for the new dress code. Um, so they having to make a hard choice. Do I eat or do I buy new work clothes and shit? Fuck it.
I said Sabu. I'm with him, man. Listen, I don't really drink coffee like that. As a matter of
Right.
fact, fuck coffee. I think it tastes awful. It smells great. It smells immaculate. I wish it smelled the way it tastes, but it doesn't. At least in my eyes. Whatever the fuck. Y'all probably think cilantro tastes like soap. Y'all weird. Whatever.
I love cilantro.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Y'all
y'all
never
love
heard that?
cilantro.
Y'all never heard that thing? No? Like some people like love cilantro,
Yeah,
and other people
yeah, I've heard
fucking
some people.
yeah.
Yeah, think it tastes like
But
soap. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll drink that soap tasting goddamn coffee if it gave me some Sabu.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
But you know
Why
what?
not?
That's what's crazy though. You want to enforce a dress code, but then you don't pay them enough to go buy the clothes. If you're gonna enforce a dress code, at least give them a couple outfits. Like that's crazy.
Hey,
Damn, don't just throw
hey,
somebody a smock and then be mad because they don't want to put clothes on under it. Shit, show a side boob. Let me get
unfortunately,
my coffee.
that's not how the world works. I used to work at a place called Meyer. Now I don't know if they still do this, but we actually had to pay for the shirts that they give us. So we used to wear when I first started working there, we used to wear these red and teal shirts. They were fucking awful, awful shirts. You fucking wash them once, it's fucking them shits like they've been rolling around. Man, it's like they've been hit with bricks. But you had to pay for those shirts. Those shirts that they ordered through a company, and it came out your paycheck, your first paycheck. You had to pay for them shits.
I mean, that's how the military work too.
Yeah, I'm about to say your
When you're in
military
basic,
uniform.
yeah, they take out the bread out your
Mm-hmm.
first checks or whatever. And every year, they'll give you your
Military pay allowance.
clothing joint, your clothing
If
allowance
they
or
don't fuck
whatever.
it up.
You're not wrong. And a goddamn but don't need a pair of boots in that motherfucker. Like the clothing allowance used to be like buck 50 or something like that. A whole fucking uniform. By the time you get everything sewn on, dog, you done spent that.
It's more than that
You
now.
done spent that.
And that's one uniform.
Yeah, that's not the blues. That's not the boot. And God forbid you
Mass
need that
stress.
boot.
Oh, mass stress. Because you hit a certain rank now, you gotta pay for mass stress.
Yeah, they don't even start to touch mess dress. That's like a $400 tuxedo, man.
Right.
That shit is wild. But they only ask them to wear a solid black shirt and khakis, black or blue denim bottoms, bro. Like they not asking for the world here. I mean, a black fucking t-shirt and some khakis, bro.
Man, you go to the
Nah.
gas station and get you a black T-shirt, bro.
Nah.
Fat, you can get a pack of them shits
$8
for like $6.
for eight
Yeah,
dollars, boy. You get a hey, I seen the other man. You go to the gas station, you get your
It's
whole
not
pack of
about
things
that.
for like $8.
I
They want
get it.
that.
I get it. I'm
It's
just
about the
saying,
freedom. They
don't
they
take away
just,
my side boob, yo.
I want tank
I ain't
tops.
venturing to Starbucks like that. So
I
I think
can't with
last
you
time I actually went to
motherfuckers, man.
Starbucks, Cap, was when we went. When you came down here, that's the last time I've been to Starbucks.
Yeah, and their
Nah,
pastries are ass. First of all, their pastries. Oh my god, the
Man,
pastries are
man,
ass.
pound
yeah,
cake
them
and
pastries are nasty.
They be all
name
I
hard
like
and shit.
fucking. I drink
Starbucks,
Cuban.
bro.
I drink Cuban coffee anyway, so I need that strong shit. Starbucks too goddamn.
Three
What kind of
hundred eighty dollar clothing allowance. Yeah, a blazer is $95. A scarf is 28. Yeah, yeah. That credit union gear, man. Hey, shit, a $380 clothing allowance. Is that every year? I mean, that ain't a bad bump.
That's military.
380 ain't a bad bump, man.
Military about 350 now.
Yeah, it's about 350. God damn,
Mm.
man, I used to drink that motherfucker up too, boy.
Still
God
do.
damn. I used to drink that clothing allowance up.
shit?
Cat, what
I
in the
don't think
fuck
I
are
ever.
you
I don't think I
doing?
ever used my damn clothing allowance on no goddamn uniforms every year.
Man, I'm happy,
I've had
man.
to.
What
I've
you have
had
about?
to.
What you have about, Cap? What's good?
Man, shit, I'm about to go to the crib, shit.
Hey, Chi-Town.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finding friendly skies on their ass.
Hey, what days you going?
I'm going tomorrow to Sunday.
All right.
But
Hey,
Yeah,
airport.
Cap.
you know, O'Hare.
Speaking of speaking of friendly skies, man, are you flying on one of them planes that got them stand up seats?
Nah,
Oh
Nah.
man.
my back won't
Oh
let me,
man.
man. Pause.
So, I guess yeah, there's a concept of a version of a vertical seat where passengers travel during flights, standing up instead of sitting down in traditional seats. Um,
Ryan, you got a picture of that, Ryan?
it'll
You can stand up.
basically,
The seat look like a damn bicycle seat.
That
yeah, that
shit
shit
And that
is
shit curved
wild.
all up in your ass. Pause.
And I mean, they increase passenger capacity, reduce the ticket prices by maximizing the space in the cabin. So, is there a world where how short can the flight be, and how much can the ticket cost for you to just stand up for the motherfucker?
Forget how short the flight would be. How tall you gotta be to ride this motherfucker? Cause these motherfuckers look taller than the average person, and that's just gonna be. Listen, hey, straight up. If I'm short enough, I might just be able to dangle from that motherfucker. Look like, you know what I'm saying? Dude, there's a video in I got a video on there. Guap, please
you got
pay
it up?
attention
Oh,
to
yeah, you
your
got it
feed.
up.
But yeah,
I didn't
if
see the video. You know it's delayed.
your eyeballs delayed. Anyway, but you see, like, that's just gonna be hiking up in my ass. I might be all right. I think I might be. I might be able to do that. Be a dude that's
Nah, you
standing but
can't
dangling
fly
his
with
legs.
your height delayed. God damn it! How about that?
My height's delayed.
Yeah, it is like a stand-up roller coaster. My question is, can you sleep in that position though? Can you sleep in that shit?
I can. I fell
Look,
asleep
man.
marching.
What if you got to fly overseas?
Nah, you standing up for
Nah,
like,
that's
man, hell nah. That's crazy. Motherfuckers be laying all in the aisle and shit.
I just wonder what the safety
And that's why it's not.
situation that creates, man.
And that's why I don't think this is a real thing. This was found on, of course, Instagram, but
Ryan
this
toes
was a
gonna be
con.
purple.
This was they already are purple. I'm dark as fuck. But
God damn
I
it.
feel like First of all, the safety thing, because you got to think about your blood flow. When you hit up different altitudes and stuff while you're standing, it's a whole different beast than while you're sitting, and you're gonna get a lot of people sick. Also, the liability cost on this is gonna be crazy. And then,
Mm.
thirdly, this has been a concept they've been talking about since 2018, 2016. I don't think it's gonna end up happening. Yeah, I don't see it.
Well, Ryan, do you think
Oddly
like
enough,
so,
oh, I'm
hold
sorry.
on real quick,
Yeah, you got it.
hold on real quick. But Ryan, do you think like because with somebody your height, man, like to strap you in, like will you be in there, like your feet be hanging, like you don't touch the ground, because like
I
with
literally
the
said that.
seatbelts and shit, gotta have you up, so you be looking like one of them baby carriers when people be carrying their babies on their chest,
I would love that. You know
type
how
shit.
comfortable that would be? Yeah, because here's the thing: you can joke and laugh all you want. While you're standing, I'm suspended by air. I'm just sitting there. I can fucking. You
Yeah,
over
but it's
there.
gonna be
But in
pressure
order for you to be
somewhere, bro.
suspended, that shit
There's gonna
gotta
be
be
different
tight
pressure
too.
points, yeah, but you can contort that shit. But you don't think I never hung from a goddamn from some shit before? My short ass. Come on. Trust me, you can
Hanging straight
distribute
out
your
your
weight in certain
navel and
types of
shit,
ways.
man.
Y'all's problem is, and this is why I don't see it being a thing. How many times have y'all been in formation? You see a dude standing up for a long periods of time. What happens? They pass the fuck
They
out.
pass out. Right,
They
but they
pass
got
the
the
fuck
belts
out.
and shit holding you. They're
Yeah,
not
but it
gonna fall.
doesn't. Yeah, that's fine. But passing out still not a good thing. That means you pass out. It means your blood flow's not good. Blood's not getting to certain appendages. Ain't no fucking Ain't no goddamn sky stewardess. Sorry, Scott. Ain't gonna be out here gonna try to give you CPR and see if you
Not with it.
good. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine an old person? Can you imagine an old person trying to be standing up for this long? You know what I'm saying? Going from
I
New York to
love to watch
California,
that shit. Man, I'll be placing
especially
bets. Like, hey man,
especially with
how
they
much the girth me
veiny
pass
ass
out at
legs.
this?
Because old people got that blood going to their leg problem. And so, they get those nasty ass calves that be blown up because the blood can't flow good. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the varicose
Uh,
vein motherfuckers.
yeah. Oh, can you
The
imagine? They go,
varicose vein.
yeah, this is
What you saying?
dangerous.
It's gonna pop a couple veins. Skin ain't gonna be bruised up because the seatbelt too tight and shit.
I think I'll be good. People my height and midgets, we good. We cool.
They're
If
little
anything,
people, so I've been told. I like to call them midgets sometimes. Anyway, 11 inmates escaped a New Orleans prison, um, and it's seven of them still at large. Yo, I guess it was a pretty elaborate scheme for these inmates to escape. Um,
Yeah, they got one
I
of the
guess they
maintenance
captured
workers.
the fourth escape on Monday.
One was on the bench sleeping shit on the park bench.
They had two in the French Quarter, walking through the French Quarter. Had them on
Word.
camera. Yeah.
Orange jumpsuit.
Hoodies, no, hoodies on there, regular clothes, jeans and hoodie, walking through the French Quarter. The camera was just following them and shit because they was walking through that bitch. But I guess they arrested like one of the prison maintenance workers. I guess they're saying that he had something to do or assisted them in escaping. But how
Yeah,
you
it's only a
fucking dig
matter
a
of time.
hole? How you dig a hole that fucking big and nobody don't hear all that goddamn noise?
well, it
That
looks
was a
like
big ass hole.
yeah, but it looks like that hole was already man made a little bit from that toilet area. I got the video up on the thing, and these dudes was just out here. But I guess
Yeah.
when I was reading the news report on it too, it didn't seem like the jail was or the prison was manned by that many people at the time. At that time when they had their jailbreak, so hey, got cut costs, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and these guys were murdered. Some of these guys were convicted murderers too. So there's that.
Shit is crazy, man.
Only in New
I don't
Orleans.
know. Yeah, yeah, I guess, man. Yeah, they stepped away from food. The only officer assigned, stepped away from food and shit. During that time, they opened the cell door, removed the toilet from the wall, and accessed the recreation yard, climbed a fence, and crossed the interstate.
They put a blanket over that
Wow,
fence too.
damn!
Mm-hmm.
They climbed through that shit water, boy. They had to climb through that shit water for real.
Hey man,
Damn, my
freedom,
man Phil and shit. Look
freedom
at
ain't
him.
free.
What was it, the
Them
Glock
motherfuckers
Dookie? What was it called?
dipping. Gosh, damn, dog. Somebody getting fired like a motherfucker, man. Are
Like
you
a motherfucker.
serious? Somebody getting fired like a motherfucker. You got 11 murderers just running and shit on video. They just chilling in the French Quarter and shit. That's crazy as fuck, man.
Eating beignets and shit.
Right down there, you know what I'm saying? Big time chilling.
Could you imagine a dude just in a jumpsuit eating a beignet? And you know, in New Orleans, no one would say anything.
Smelling shitty. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna say shit either. They ain't gonna say shit. They gonna be like, hey man, that jumpsuit look official as fuck, G. That shit fire. Where the fuck you get that from? That look like the
Upstate?
real shit. Wow, man. I guess that kid Carmelo Anthony that allegedly stabbed the other kid at the track meet a month or so ago is gonna be able to graduate, but he's not gonna be able to walk. He can't participate in any of the graduation ceremonies or any of the things. Again, he's accused of a crime. Is this just on the innocent until proven guilty side of the game? Should he be able to graduate, walk with his class, and all that? He got a 3.75 grade point average.
Um,
Oh
listen,
man.
I think it's sad that he can't walk, but at the same time, I can understand with the controversy. Um, you don't want to have. It's better to have one person out there that can not have that, momentous moment in their life instead of being ruined by other people. Um, that could, if he was there, there could be potential fucking riots or fucking not riots but protests that could end up being
Yeah.
fights and stuff. And
Hmm.
I can see that being a reason why the school was like, nah, probably better off not for the betterment of the rest of these other kids. It's sad, but at the same time, I understand it.
Yeah, you run the risk of something happening to that kid, man, because you know you got mixed emotions on both sides. So you don't know. You looking, I would say more or less for his safety than anybody else's.
Yeah,
In that
that's a good point.
situation.
Yeah.
Also, you don't want to. And then with the situation in general, you don't want to take away from those kids graduating to take away the
Mm-hmm.
limelight off of them
Mm-hmm.
and solely be his because the limelight will solely be on him and his situation. But mainly for his safety, man. I mean, it's best that he doesn't, man. So
Mm.
I mean, it
Got
sucks.
anything on that, Cap?
No,
Carmelo not being able to walk.
I agree. It'll be a circus. Then you're gonna have like hella security. It's gonna be it's a potential to be a riot up in there because you're gonna have people who agree, who disagree, and people can't fucking just let shit go. No, I ain't gonna say let shit go. They're not gonna be able to hold back their emotions, I should say. Um,
Mm.
so it's just best to just keep them out of there and let the other kids go ahead and walk.
That's peace, man. Yeah, 2020, none of the kids walk. That's a good point. And
Yeah.
I was trying my best to make it through a pod without saying Glock Dookie, but I guess I guess we can never escape Glock Dookies, my man. God
Hey,
damn.
they here to stay, man. They here
They
to
here to
stay,
Hey,
man.
stay, Jack.
what do you think P Diddy's position is on Glock Dookies? You think he's with it?
Man, he probably will enjoy the Glock Dukes.
You think he
Right, I
does
was about
this?
to
The
say.
way they talking how nasty he is, man. But
Nah,
that's
he'll probably he'll watch somebody Glock dookie themselves
yeah,
And then
and
put
true.
it on
then be
him,
like,
put it
"Hey
on his nipples
man,
afterwards.
like yeah, take that, take that, take that." That's stupid as hell. Speaking of
am I still
dookie,
echoing?
I I couldn't hear you echoing.
I said I was
You
echoing,
mute your
but
Streamlabs.
yeah, I did.
You're not echoing
All
over
right.
here, man. You're good.
All right, so I guess we talking dookies. That's a perfect transition to this Amazon employee that was making deliveries on Mother's Day of all days, and she just decided enough of this shit, legit, and she just copped a squat on somebody's porch,
Enough
bro.
of this shit.
Yeah, enough of this shit. You like that? Hey, you know what I'm saying? But I know we talked about didn't somebody take a shit last week or something, man? This it's like
Yeah, that was on the car. That was a road rage, man. The lady shit on
yeah,
the
yeah.
car.
We shot the shit on the car, man. That was nasty as fuck. But yeah, check out this nasty bitch. Ah, you nasty
Hold
bitch.
on, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Okay. Yo, what? Yo, look at the
What
bottom
is
left.
it?
Look at the bottom right hand side of the screen. It's gonna.
All right. So yeah, you
I'm
see
put
her
a
go
video up, yeah.
upstairs. Oh, that's the pile, and that's the picture of her and shit. Yeah, she
That's
goes up. There's no pile of shit, and then she comes back down, and she's walking away, and it's just a turd just chilling.
Man, it's wet.
well, she pissed. I mean, usually when you take a shit, you pee. I mean, I don't know about you. Every time I take a shit, I take a piss. But that's nasty.
Nah, yeah,
You see how she's walking? Look at how she's walking away. Look at.
A bit sauntering away and shit. Oh
Man,
my
you wanna know what's
god,
crazy, man?
man.
With all these cameras and social media and all this shit, man, you just really get to see how fucking trifling and nasty motherfuckers are for real, bro. Like motherfuckers is what wildly weird and fucking crazy out here, diabolical.
Now you know
God
what I'm. But listen, the most trifling shit about this is to me
This was
is these motherfuckers not wiping their ass when they do this shit.
right.
You
Oh,
just
you
shitting and
nasty
pissing,
bitch.
pull your pants up and just go about your fucking business. Just shitty booty, wet,
know
crunchy
your
munch
ass
ass.
itching.
Get in that
Um,
itchy ass. Get in the Amazon truck, stanking that shit up for the next motherfucker they got to come in here and drive that bitch because you know you ain't driving the same truck tomorrow.
Right.
They got to
Here's
get it. Man, like
and
come on.
another point, Guap, man, to even go even further. You know, she's wearing shorts. It's hot outside. Those Amazon trucks, those UPS trucks,
be
they're not
hot as a
air good.
motherfucker.
Man, she out here
They don't have air conditioning like we do in the regular ass
smelling like
cars.
kimchi shit, like kimchi when the motherfucker be eating
That,
kimchi.
that
She
fucking
probably driving with the door open.
that mud butt is all up in that seat. Oh no, man.
Mm,
Nasty ass.
Look,
that's nasty.
this is why. This is why I get upset. I be in the gym and they got the shower curtain that you can kind of see through and shit. You can't see me. It's a black shower curtain, and so whatever the fuck, but you can see through that bitch a little bit. And I be seeing motherfuckers leave through that fucking bathroom after they got done taking the shit, and not wash their fucking hands. It just makes me want to throw the fuck up.
Hey, walk smooth out that motherfucker and
Smooth
grab the
out that
curl bar
bitch.
That's
and
why
go
when you
grab the
get on a
curl
piece of
bar.
equipment, when you get on a piece of equipment, you gotta wipe that shit down,
Better
man.
wipe
You
that
can't
shit
just be
down, G.
I just
Nasty
don't understand.
bitch.
your
Like, I don't
ass, your
understand
ass
it. Like, just
long
wash your
with
hands.
pig
I'm
eyes
not.
and all kind of shit.
I'm not even saying do the ABCs, do it for 2 minutes, whatever the fuck. But at least just put some water and a dab of soap on it. Fuck. And this
Well,
bitch,
Like
my
you making the face
well,
like you
my
taking a shit
deal.
right now. Cap, you good?
God damn it.
Yes, yes,
he
sir.
gonna throw
My
up on
deal
his
with this
camera.
chick, yo, like you doing deliveries in what looks like it could be an apartment complex, or even if that's somebody's house, you ring the doorbell as the Amazon person to let them know that their package is there. You can ring it if it required a signature. You would stay and see the person. Ask the motherfuckers, can you use the bathroom? You're like, I'm sorry, I have an emergency. Can I please use your restroom? I've been on the road, wah whoopty wham. And then you shit on their fucking steps if they say no. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe
then
maybe they
he's like,
did.
hey, look, I asked,
Hey,
I
that
told
might
you
have
what it
been what
was.
happened.
Maybe they
And you see,
did.
she looked right back. She looked right in the camera. You sitting there,
Like,
like looking in the camera, like, bitch, I got you.
you selfish bitch, I got you. Ah, nasty bitch, man. I guess Chris Brown's into it again, man. He's over in London, and I guess he got arrested with another artist named Hoodie Baby. I don't know who Hoodie Baby is, but um, yeah, they over in Manchester, and I guess it was a London nightclub incident where he bottle manned a motherfucker. Which I don't know if Ryan, did you ever see somebody get bottle manned when you were in England? You
Bottled
never saw
man?
a fight break out?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, well, when a fight back when I was there, when a fight broke out in that bitch, it would be this shit. Bing!
Uh
And that was a pretty common occurrence to get bottle man. We call him the bottle man and shit because, Americans would go over there talking tough and, yo, man, I'm from Crenshaw Mafia and all this bullshit.
mm-hmm.
And they see all these skinny white guys and thinking that they're not with the shits. But I'm telling you, those white kids, they fighting. Like it ain't even about it. Ain't no guns and all the bullshit.
They's
They throwing
fighting.
hands over there and they pulling out the bottle and binking motherfuckers. I remember being in a bar and I was talking to this chick and apparently, there was a beef going on with another chick that I wasn't aware of. And we talking and shit, and the chick rolls up on her and she's up in her face like, "So what you gonna do, mate? You gonna blow it?" Blah, 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 blah. She's talking that shit. And old girl just turned around just as casually as possible and grabbed a bottle and binked that bitch right there on the spot. And we went home that night, allegedly, supposedly. But she didn't get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all I'm saying is this is a pretty common occurrence for motherfuckers to get bottle manned in a club. I got a whole vernacular for it. It's called getting bottle manned. So the shit that's happening to Chris Brown is nuts to me. Like, it had to be something. I don't know, man. Like, the dude is on his way back up and shit. Like, he's winning, awards and shit again. And, man, he's doing his overseas tour thing. I think he won a Grammy or something this year, didn't he? Like, I think he won a Grammy. He won something significant, and I think he's on his way back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he makes good music, and now this thing comes up. They denied his bail. He's got shows over there coming up in the middle of June, end of June, and I think that's when his trial's supposed to go on. Y'all give a fuck about Chris Brown getting locked up again?
I mean,
No.
not really,
I
but
said no.
but I'll say this: he needs a better PR person or whoever does his scouting for where he's going. Because if you're still on a lock for something, you think that would show up if you're gonna look around if that's gonna be a good idea to do a concert at. So
Mm. I'm not letting you shit out my bathroom. That's crazy. We got like 5 bathrooms, man. You selfish as fuck. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess the other guy's a rapper out of Texas. He out of Dallas or whatever. Um, and I guess he was charged in connection with the same incident. He was on tour in 2023, which is wild to me. Like this shit was, years ago. I guess he launched an unprovoked attack on a producer out there, striking him several times with a bottle at the Tape nightclub in a swanky part of London and shit. So,
Wanky.
yeah, it was
swanky,
swanky.
swanky man.
Yeah. Say it swanky, yeah. You're gonna
Wanky,
pull out a
man.
bloody bottle. You're gonna bottle.
Oh,
Gonna put
ho,
out a bottle.
ho, water bottle.
You're gonna hit him with a hot water bottle, yeah,
Cheers.
like
In
a
it.
bloody
In it. I fucking
sick as
hate that
hell.
shit. English people have the worst fucking accents. They're not sexy at all. It's fucking awful. It's
And see,
fucking
that's the thing.
awful.
See, but you think it's gonna be sexy when you go there, and
It's,
then when you hear it all the time, you're like, this shit sounds awful, yo. I hate this accent. Um,
in it.
Texas, in it. So I was going to the club, yeah. Stop asking me questions while you fucking talking. But a Texas man is suing Whataburger for nearly $1 million because the restaurant didn't hold the onions, bro.
Yeah, he said he was
Did
allergic.
not hold the onion. Yeah, he had an allergic reaction.
Yeah, that's what he
What's
said.
up, man? Y'all, yeah, yeah. What's? I mean, that's what I would say too.
Hey, pay attention. No fucking onions.
Have it your way, my ass. Bullshit. Oh man. Hey, next time I go to Taco Bell and I said I want a taco supreme but hold the sour cream because I'm lactose intolerant. If I take one watery shit from those tacos, $1 million.
How do you
A
prove
million
it though?
pictures.
Now you have to scoop some of the shit up. They have to test the shit for taco matter.
God damn.
Right,
I'll take
right.
a video too. God damn it, because I know I got the bubble guts coming. We all know that
But
goddamn
they don't.
sour
You
cream.
have to. Wouldn't you have to prove what else you ate? Like if I'm Whataburger, I'm like, yo, you can't prove you got those onions from us necessarily, unless because he ate the whole sandwich.
No, that's not true. Because when you eat some stuff that you're allergic to, it doesn't take hours. It's quite minutes, if not seconds, after you eat that shit, so you don't have an allergic reaction. And depending on how allergic you are, you could be end up in the hospital. I'm allergic to avocados, and I had a taco, and I was in Texas, man. I don't know. It was during COVID and shit. It was fucking shitty ass taco, by the way. Rose's Tacos. First of all, don't go to Rose's Tacos. We do not endorse Rose's Tacos. They are terrible.
Horrible.
And they put matter of fact, I should sue them. They put avocados in that shit. I ended up throwing the fuck up in the goddamn toilet. That shit was awful. Awful. I didn't go to the hospital. Allegedly, I didn't go to the hospital. Maybe I did go to the hospital. God damn, I fucked
God
up.
damn it.
I
Yep,
fucked
I was
up.
about to say you fucked up. You fucked up. You think this is a frivolous suit?
No. If people get sued
No,
for hot
legit.
coffee, yeah. If I tell you do not put onions in here, don't put onions in here. I don't have to give you a reasoning why I don't put onions in there. It could be because I don't like onions. It could be also because it could fucking kill me.
All right, that's peace, man. A Florida man was arrested for sexually assaulting a woman after a crash instead of getting her medical help.
Man, listen. Okay. So I place this in here in the chat, man. That's fucking just wild, man. I don't understand what fucking people be thinking about. So they were in a car together and they were rear-ended in a car accident. And I guess she took some minor injuries or whatever. And they were, she was saying she wanted to go to the hospital. They was like, no, no. And they was like, okay, I want to go home. The dude was like, no. So they ended up taking her to his house instead of going to the hospital or even to her house. They bring the young lady back to his crib, where she eventually takes a nap. Okay, because from her, she wasn't. I guess she wasn't feeling too well. So when she wakes up from the nap, this motherfucker, I guess, is on top of her, got a spread eagle. He trying to knock the bottom out of, the Punisher type shit or whatever he doing. And she, whatever. So yeah, so I guess, she obviously, pressed charges. The dude sexually assaulted her, but that's fucking nuts. How you get in an accident and the person that you in the car with, then what he said was, "Nah, I'm gonna take it, cause bitch, you wrecked my car."
But I said, don't
That's what
forget
he
that
said
part.
to her. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna take it because you wrecked my car. That's the
Wait
that
a
was the
minute.
Hey, yo, check this shit out, yo. The two were rear-ended.
Mm-hmm.
The crash left her injured and unable to move without help.
Right.
Instead of waiting for authorities or taking her to a hospital, she said the dude fled the scene. She claimed that his friend picked him up after the accident, but when she asked to be taken to the hospital, he refused. Due to the pain, she asked to be taken home, blah, blah, blah. She later told police she woke up to Jones essaying her. According to the incident report, she said Jones told her, and I quote, I can do what I want. Open your fucking legs. Jesus, man.
That is crazy.
Jesus, bro.
I don't understand what the fuck people be thinking, man.
Is it the porn? Like, what is going on, bruh?
That ain't no porn, man. Race been going on for
And the
ages.
dude is 40 years old, yo. It's not a
Oh
young
shit.
man. This guy's a 40-year-old man. God damn.
He
Like,
Shit.
napped
Just
girl,
my leg.
you in the car
That's
was
Even
crazy.
even if you
crazy.
watch even if you watch porn, first of all, I know you didn't mean nothing by this cat, but I hate when people blame types of media on this shit because you know right
mm,
from wrong, and especially at that age, you know right from wrong, but you just chose to take advantage of a situation where someone was vulnerable. My
mm.
question is this: this ain't the first time he's done some shit. So when has
Oh
he
hell
ever
no.
done?
Yo,
He's done some shit before.
you gotta be a sick fucking individual, man.
Mm.
Something ain't right, bro. Did the accident knock some shit, more shit loose, or what? Like, god
Nah,
damn, like like you don't get the chick help, and you take it to the crib, and she, you know what I'm saying, and she sleeps, she wake up, and you got this motherfucker pent down or whatever, trying to get your rocks off.
Is
Like,
that
damn.
kidnapping?
Mm.
Is that kidnapping?
probably.
Yeah, I would say it probably would. At that point, it probably could be considered kidnapping.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, this sounds like this is not the first time he's done some shit. It just seems that he found a prime opportunity to take advantage of this lady because she was impaired,
Mm.
and
He going to jail, and he getting his ass whooped in jail. They gonna whoop the fuck out of him when they find out what he in there for.
he ain't gonna be doing the bending. That's for goddamn sure, son of a
He
bitch.
getting Glock dookies every fucking day.
Hey, did y'all see the fucking fuck? Did I lose y'all?
Keep
No,
talking.
you
What?
here.
We got
We
you. We
hear
got
we
you.
hear
We got
you.
your audio. We got your video.
There you go.
Yeah, you back.
Okay. Did y'all see the motherfucking that they did the are you doing the bending with the Muppets?
What?
No.
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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Oh.
on. Hold on. This on YouTube?
Oh, so you doing the bending?
I seen it with the
Man,
little baby shit. They start doing the AI with the little babies from these movie scenes and shit. And I seen them. They did
man,
like
they
little
had
babies.
this shit with the Muppets, yo. Like, I mean,
You talking about the little
that shit
black
crazy.
puppets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little puppet Muppet joints. So you
Damn.
doing the
What is
bending?
fuck? Oh, so you doing the bending?
Ain't
What
nobody
else? What else?
bending
What
me.
else? We getting close. Hey, yo, Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson got reinstated, man, in Major League Baseball. Is that a
Yeah.
dub?
Well, to be clear, they got
Uh,
reinstated to be put into the Hall of Fame.
Well, they had to be reinstated into baseball first, though, right?
No, it's just that they got reinstated to be eligible to be put in the Hall of Fame. That's it. It wasn't like they were taken
Okay.
out of baseball or anything like that.
No, I thought Pete Rose was banned from baseball, though. I thought.
He
Banned
was.
from banned from baseball. Uh,
Yeah,
banned from
yeah,
playing
because
and
he couldn't.
coaching. Banned from playing and coaching. But this is all about eligibility, I believe, about getting to the Hall of Fame, not so much about playing, because they're talking about people that passed away. So it's not like you can get brought back in a baseball to play or coach
Well, Pete
again.
Rose is dead, man. Be
Well,
clear.
well,
He's
Right,
not
that's what
playing
I'm talking
anymore.
about.
look.
This is about people that passed away. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's
when
what
you
I'm getting
ban for
at.
life, you can't get into the Hall of Fame when you ban for life. Like, That
Yeah,
it
he
like
was
because
banned
it was
from
because it
the
was
record books and everything.
yeah because it was even when like remember it was a big thing that they actually let him stand up there in one of the All Star games when he was crying. And that was an emotional
Hmm.
moment because like they
Yeah.
like that they even acknowledged him. So uh yeah, so now that he's no longer alive, because when you ban for life and when you're no longer alive, I guess now he reinstated and could be into the Hall of Fame and shit.
Yeah, they say that he can since he died 7 months ago, and he can no longer represent a threat to the integrity of the game. That's such bullshit, man. They fucked
Yeah,
Pete Rose over, man.
I I I don't like the how they're using the premise of that. I like the fact. I mean, I do like the fact that yeah, because I mean, besides the fact of the gambling or whatever, the man had a Hall of Fame career. You know what I mean? So he should be acknowledged for that. You know, the gambling shit. Man, I mean, it is what it is. But
I
I'm
mean,
saying it's right.
to play
I'm not
devil's
saying it's
advocate,
right.
to play devil's advocate, I can say that Barry Bonds had a Hall of Fame career before he started doing steroids. But when was that? Right? When did he started doing his gambling? When did he start doing his steroids? So those are questions that could be asked. Now, granted, I don't think that Pete Rose betted against his team. I
He
think he always,
didn't.
yeah, he never bet
He didn't
against his
bet
team.
on any of his games.
But Shoeless Joe Jackson did, and that's the problem. You putting these two people together because he's part of the Black Sox, which is the White Sox back in like what 1912 or whatever the fuck,
hmm
or now the 1920s, and they betted to lose the fucking World Series, which they did to get all their fucking money because they were the shoot-in favorites to win that shit, the runaway favorites.
Hmm.
So I can see why that was such a black mark on baseball. Baseball holds on to stupid ass fucking goddamn history for some goddamn reason for so damn long. But to play devil's
but he,
advocate, I can say that.
I just think his was stupid because if he didn't bet on his own fucking team, it ain't like he can influence other teams.
I
That's why I don't get
personally,
that.
I'm cool with Pete Rose being reinstated, but man, that Joe Jackson shit, fuck that. I don't think, nah, man, you can't throw the fucking World Series, bro. What? Nah, man,
It's crazy.
I'm cool on Shoeless Joe. I'll give Pete Rose a pass because he didn't try to influence the games. He just bet on baseball. He didn't bet on his own game. So, all right, I can rock with that. Now, there is a level of influence that he could have had on other players. Like he could have called in a favor, told such and such, like, hey, yo, man, I'm trying to put some money on you. Can not play so hard today, or whatever that conversation looks like. So, I mean, I get it. I do get it, but man, betting on your own team to fucking lose and then throwing the game is a totally different level. And I don't think he should have got reinstated, man. Fuck that. That's that's
I
just where
agree.
I am on that. Man, what else is going on? NBA playoffs. NBA playoffs is going on.
Woo!
Actually, right now, man, it was a close
Yeah.
game. Let me see what
Oh
the
shit!
score is
Damn,
now.
I forgot today.
Yeah, the,
The
the
Cubs did whoop
Timberwolves.
the Marlins 14-1.
Ain't nobody
Uh,
give a fuck about that shit.
Oh, that shit.
the Thunder is up by two. It's 60-62.
Okay, cool. So the Oklahoma City Thunder with SGA, Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Didn't he get the MVP? Didn't they give him the
They
MVP?
haven't said it yet. It'll
Yeah,
be
They
during
haven't
the
nah,
decided.
series.
this is crazy, bro. They need to start doing that shit during the play-in. Get these motherfuckers their awards and stop
Right.
holding that shit
Right.
hostage. Like
I
this is dumb
agree.
as fuck, man.
I agree. Because they do all the
You
other
don't think
awards.
you don't think playoff stuff should matter in
No,
No,
determining who the
no, the
fucking
MVP.
MVP
No,
is?
they literally said the MVP is for the regular season.
regular. And the votes
The,
are
Gotcha.
already in before the playoffs and before the regular
right,
season is even
and
over,
the
bro.
other their older trophies are already out. They spread the shit out throughout the whole fucking
Yeah.
playoffs. Yeah,
That's peace, man. So Shea Gilgeous Alexander, and boy, Ant Man. We talked about Anthony Edwards. Remember, we were talking about him paying off his girlfriend and everything, and disowning his child. Well, That player is in the Western Conference Final. um, against and I want to say he's an MVP candidate too, right? Is he in the running or no? I assume he would be, but
He's probably in the
he
running,
probably got
but
a couple votes, but not
the
near the
it's not.
top.
Yeah, it's Joker and SGA. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you one thing, bro. The NBA, man. I know, man. Adam Silver, man. Look, you need to get it together, man. It's 82 fucking games. You gotta fucking do a Google research just to see where the fuck these games are being played, and it's bringing down the value of the game. And then,
mm,
man, Steph Curry is almost at the time where it's almost time for him to retire. And in a way, I'm kind of happy because I hope it bring back motherfuckers is going back to skills and shooting the mid range and stop jacking up all these fucking hundreds of threes and not playing no fucking defense, bro. Like I'm tired of seeing that Celtic series. I could not watch the fucking
yeah,
game.
that shit was
Them
nearly
motherfuckers were just
unwatched.
shooting threes, shooting 100 fucking threes in like 2 games and hitting
Mm,
like 20.
20. Yeah,
Hold on. I I don't think you going after Adam Silver about the TV deals is actually appropriate. If anything, this is the best TV deals NBA has had of all time. Because before, you couldn't even find the fucking games, let alone trying to look for them on Google. So he has to go where the money is for
mm,
you to even find these games now. Because back in the day, you didn't even have an NBA TV, let alone that shit being on a regular TNT or ABC in the afternoons on a Saturday or Sunday. Nah, man, that wasn't happening. So I think
yeah.
that's
It
that
was
part.
Well,
sometimes.
yes, they
It was
were.
happening
Sometimes, but
sometimes.
not on a regular basis like it is now. No, hell no, fuck no, no,
All the
no,
good games were on TV,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
regular
NBA on
TV.
NBC.
not
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amari Todd and all them.
not on a regular basis back in the day. And then plus you didn't have the TNTs. Yes, they were there, but
Nah,
now
NBA on NBC was on Sundays.
you didn't have
All
the
the
NBA
Bulls games was
TVs
on WGN. All the Bulls games
because
was on
WG is
WGN.
based in Chicago, bud. That's a Chicago-based television show
But
or
now you
I
can't
network.
even.
saw
But
those games.
I know
That's
because
how
it's
I
based.
became a
I
Mike fan.
know, but it's based in Chicago still. WGN
but
was
Yeah.
owned in
but look,
Chicago.
but what I'm saying is
That's
now
why you
you
got the
can't
Bulls
now.
games
Now those games are not even on none of that shit. You got to have some special like CBS
because that's where the
Sports
money
Channel
is.
Chicago. Like it's crazy.
That's where the money
WGN
is,
on
bro.
TNT.
But the viewership
Yeah.
is going down.
That's not why the viewership's going. The
And,
viewership's
and then
going
and then
down. The viewership's going down because of other stuff you might have been talking
and
about.
then and then these motherfuckers don't even want to play. Like they like,
That's
man,
why
I
the
played 82 games.
that get to that part because it's not Adam Silver's doing. You
Well,
can have
sure
a
though, Adam Silver can influence all of those things.
no. I'm saying the channel part. The part he is specifically talking about with the channels. No, because there's more access now to you having channels to these guys than there ever was.
But he was talking about 82 games in a season too. I mean, you can shrink the season if you're not so
No,
greedy about the shit. You know what I'm
don't shrink
saying?
the
Like,
fucking season. No, fuck that. Don't shrink the damn season. Stop that. Stop that. Don't
well,
shrink the
that's one
not
of the reasons that the NFL kills the NBA because dog, it's 82
two
games. Like
different
I
types of
can
sport.
bet the game
Yeah, but
is
it's two
fucking
different
17,
sports,
18.
man. I use two different sports. Way too
Yeah,
different sports. Way too different sports. Because you can say same
but
thing.
the
You can say
significance
you
of
can say
seeing those games is different, bro. When I can only see my team once a week, yo man, I'm
yeah.
gonna watch my team. If
Okay,
it's
so you know
82
what?
games,
How about
dog, I can
basketball?
catch my
How
team
about
whenever.
basketball season that's 17 weeks long? That would be
Well, I'm not
terrible.
saying a 17
Then
week
that's what I'm
NBA
talking.
season, but I'm saying it don't have to be 82 fucking games either.
Man, nah, man. You know why it has to be 82 games? 82 damn games? Because the ticket sales. We're thinking about TV. Y'all thinking about TV. How many times are you going to be able to see a LeBron, a Jordan, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant come to your fucking team that's near you throughout the year if you shorten the season? You're not going to get
No,
that.
pay them
And then a lot of
I
this
still don't see
revenue
how
is made
motherfuckers
money
still
going to
through
these
these
games.
tickets.
to pay them
I
the
don't
amount
see
of
how
money to make
motherfuckers
them
going to these
contract. You
games.
gotta
I'd
have
rather watch
LeBron
the shit on
James.
TV.
Because it's an experience, man. You just don't like people, man. Cat, this grumpy cat, I'm gonna need you to be
Just
more
don't like
happy.
it.
Yeah, man. I need Happy Cat back. Man, I did like Grumpy
Man,
Cat,
I
but
just
I need
can't see
Happy Cat
myself
back.
paying $500 for these tickets like that, bro. These motherfucking tickets
It's
getting out
just,
of control.
they are
And
not
then you got to
Joel. It's
pay
the experience
$30
though.
for a beer and shit.
First of all, your problem is you go in there not pre gamed out or finding ways to get in with some other shit because there is ways to still get in with some other shit. Okay,
You right.
so
Man, I can't find myself getting fucked up at a basketball game or sporting event, especially basketball games. Cause I be looking at them goddamn stairs moving around. I do not want to be drunk and fucking fall. You seen the dude
them
that
stairs
fell?
do
Hey,
be
Oh,
short.
you seen that dude that fell at the baseball
hey,
game?
Oh, it's
man,
true.
Jay, I don't know if you remember, man. Remember it was a fucking blizzard in DC, like all throughout like the DMV and Baltimore area.
Hell
It
yeah,
was a bear. It
Snowmageddon.
was a Bears played the Baltimore Ravens, man, and they fucking had to pay people to shovel the snow. They weren't even gonna have a game. And what Guap is talking about is what happened with me. I got faded and damn near fell down them
Hey,
stairs, dog.
Bruh, I do not get
I
fucked up
was
at games. I'll
lit.
drink, but man,
Yeah,
them
I
damn
was
steps,
lit.
that should be steep. And
Yeah, I
motherfuckers be
was lit.
spilling drinks and shit, and you slip and bust your ass. You ain't just gonna fall. I mean, your ass gonna fall a long way, but you gonna roll and hit. Man, nah, I'm good.
look, that's probably gonna happen to me
That's
at
just
this
what I'm
wrestling
worried
event
about.
in July, which I spent $2,400 for. But I'm here for
Man,
it.
you get your
I
money's
bet.
worth, brother. I know you got VIP,
Yeah,
all that shit, don't you?
but look, man. Here's the thing about just sports experiences in general. It's not when you go to when you watch the event. It is about watching your team hopefully win, right? But when you go there, it's so much more than them watching team hopefully win. You with your peoples who are also fanatics, just like you, because fans short for fanatics, and you screaming, you all about your shit, or you even with your rivals, who could be your best friend, fucking Clarence. Anyway, and you there, and you there, and you screaming and fucking just in it. And I mean, half the time you're not even really even watching the game. You just there for the whole experience and camaraderie and this there just watch these dudes, these big motherfuckers push a ball from one end to the other. It's crazy. And that and it,
Pause.
yeah, yeah, all that, yeah, pause. Just like
Man, listen, but you get like you said, Ryan, you get so excited, man, with that shit. Man, you get so excited, especially when your team winning, man, that your ass just happen to just fucking just do a bump during the
oh
middle of the fucking game,
shit,
man.
doing
A
bombs.
Hey
quick
man,
little bump.
when my man did a bump, yo, he was ready to party.
Ready
Yeah,
to
so at an NBA
party.
game, wasn't it a Minnesota Timberwolves game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Again, the
yeah.
team that's playing tonight in the Western Conference Finals. Now the random cameras pan, the kiss cam and all the things, so they just panning through the crowd, and it's a motherfucker getting his wrist ready. You know what I'm saying? And he taking that bump, G. Know what I'm
He
saying?
sprinkle that lady Gaga on his hand, and
Yeah, man. He sprinkled that white girl on them fingers.
That man had that forever, my
My
lady.
lady.
All I
Ooh,
gotta say is this is some. Look, I ain't trying to be racist, but this is the epitome of white privilege if I ever seen it. Because
it's my man on the left.
you just out here in the open.
He's having a time of his fucking life, though. Look at him. He's like,
his
yeah,
team is
fucking right.
winning.
He's like,
His
yeah,
team is winning.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Throwing a bump on the jumbotron is crazy
Ooh,
work,
yeah.
yo.
Hey, you like that transition? God damn it, Jay.
Yeah, that was all right, man. That's all right. You getting good at this shit, man. What's up with the sheep furries and Walmart zombies, bro? What's up with them?
Which one we talk about first?
I don't know. Let's do the Walmart zombies, man. I don't know if this was pre-coordinated or how this shit worked out, man. But
Yeah, I didn't get a
I
chance to see this
mean,
video. I gotta see this video.
yeah, these motherfuckers in Walmart. I guess it would help to have sound on this one because the sound was kind of funny.
Yeah,
What they was making
nah.
noise
Let's just
and
talk
shit.
You
over
don't
it.
have to though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all I
but yeah,
know is
basically like these motherfuckers in Walmart over by the bathroom, man, they getting it in. I guess it's a zombie or they acting like they zombies or some wild shit. And the thing about me, man, if I see a motherfucker take off running,
That's where I was going. Fuck the
I'm
zombie
taking off
shit.
running.
This is probably some dude on bath salts biting some other dude or whatever the fuck. But the dude that's running is the realest motherfucker. He said, I ain't about this shit. I'm out. And
Man,
I'm telling
what?
you right now, I'll be out with him too. I'll be that dude holding that camera, be out. He's gone.
God
He said,
damn.
what the fuck? Oh,
Man, my
all
man
you
biting
saw is
his shoulder,
assholes and
dog.
elbows, man.
Like
Out
it's
of there.
28 days later in that bitch.
That dude said, what the
That shit
fuck?
crazy as
Hell no.
fuck.
Dog, imagine
I'm
you come
telling
out
you,
the
man.
bathroom. Imagine you come out the bathroom and a motherfucker gnawing on your fucking shoulder blade.
Yeah, that Waka Flocka shit.
That Waka Flocka. That's stupid as hell,
Motherfucker
man.
eating on your clavicle, nigga.
Stupid, man. What's up with the sheep furries and shit, man? Y'all,
Man,
y'all shame
what
furries, man? Y'all cool
hey
with furries?
hey what killed me is, man, when the motherfucker was doing the was buying like a fucking sheep and they got the clippers acting like they shaving them and all they doing is unzipping the jacket off the motherfucker. She like, nah.
It's like, nah.
He got the clippers, yo. And he just unzipping the motherfucker.
Why he fall on the ground? What's going on?
So these are the sheep
These
furries, I guess.
motherfuckers,
Y'all can
yo.
peep this. You know what I
I,
mean?
all I got, these are some
Oh, it was the
lazy ass
black one. Did
sheep.
you see the black one?
Yeah, I saw a black one.
Got you
God.
moving,
These are
yo.
some lazy
Got you
ass sheep
moving.
furries because they can't even bend out. You can at least go on all fours. You had to bend down.
What the fuck is this,
You
yo,
lazy
my
ass
man?
motherfuckers. Could you imagine being like an alien and you coming into Earth and you seeing this shit?
These are the
Motherfuckers is
humans you
standing
see.
there, bro, and these motherfuckers is standing there watching this shit like they had an actual pet zoo.
Right.
That shit don't even make no damn
You
sense.
can't make this shit up, bro.
Sheep furries is fucked. We close to the end, man. I know. Hey, peace to political bullshit aside. Peace to Joe Biden's family, man. I guess they just announced he's got an aggressive form of prostate cancer. Um, on the other side, of course, they're saying that they probably knew this shit a long time ago. They
Hey,
released a statement saying that his last prostate exam was like I want to say in what did they say in 24 some shit 23 or 24. No, I think it was before he was president actually. So, yeah, I mean, the way that they're talking about it, man, this guy might have days type shit. I don't know. They're making a real
man,
big
and
stink over it.
not to be funny, but this goddamn Trump said this man was stage 9.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus,
man. I'm like, I ain't
dude,
never heard of
man.
stage 9, bro.
God
Stage 9.
damn, man. We can't have no
God damn.
humility. Jesus
None,
Christ.
man. Like, unfortunately, man, it's just I hate to come off that super funny shit because man, them sheep was stupid as fuck. But I mean, it's worth mentioning, man. I think I mentioned if it was any former president, you know what I'm saying. So just a real quick piece of his family, man, and I hope they make it through this tough time and be all right. And I think the last thing that I have on the docket is that fucking boat, yo. The
Hmm.
boat with the masts. Oh my God.
The one that hit the Brooklyn Bridge.
Was that the Brooklyn Bridge? See,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with where this happened at,
No,
but
That's in
it's
New
the
York.
Brooklyn Bridge.
New York.
you have not seen this video, man. Trigger warning. Is the mast at the top of the ship where people are standing. It's actually people up there where the bridge is. The boat is hitting the bridge, and I mean you can see people falling and dangling, and I believe a couple people lost their lives during this sequence of events. So it's so fucking crazy to see though, man. Like, oh my God, dude. I think my one of the issues that I have with it though is like, dog, you can see the bridge coming. Like if you up there and you paying attention, you can see the fucking bridge on the way. Like I'm gonna be climbing down off of that high shit. Like that shit is crazy, man.
Like if I'm up there and I can see cars, I'm like, hold on, this shit is not finna make it.
Yeah, man, you parallel to motherfuckers looking at you and shit. Like, yo, oh my
Yeah.
God,
Hey,
man.
real quick, real quick. Tiff is right. There was 2 people that died in this.
Yeah, I
Unfortunately.
said as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest
Yeah.
in peace to those
There
folks,
were.
man.
This
Yeah.
was a Mexican boat. And it wasn't people on the bridge didn't die. It was people that were on the mast itself
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fell down. And there was also people that were critically injured as well. Uh,
So
it
I'm
looked like
assuming that the bridge was supposed to raise up or something.
no,
Like,
it
was
looked
it
like
supposed to
Yeah,
lift?
the
no,
bridge was
the boat
raised.
itself, the boat itself. They said I think lost power or something like that.
Oh,
That's why I was
right,
veering
right.
towards. That's why I was veering towards the shore
The
like
Yeah, it's
that.
dock,
probably
the pier, and
yeah, it's probably
everything.
going towards
Yeah,
the low end of the bridge on its way down because it probably was able to go under where it peaks, but they were kind of on like the down slope.
yeah. But if I'm the fucking ship captain, I mean, I see lights on the ship, but that doesn't say that the propulsion systems are working. But I'm making a command decision to announce to everybody, hey, yo, we lost power to the boat. Safety measures enact
It was
those. You know what
probably.
I'm
I mean,
saying? Get everybody to the deck.
it was
Waboochie
probably. It
down,
was
right?
probably
I
too. It was
mean,
probably too late, man. It's that's a
yeah.
tall ass fucking mast, and you try to get down real fucking quick.
Well, I'm
And
gonna be trying my ass off, goddammit, because
who
I
says
ain't
they
gonna
weren't?
stand there and get hit
Who
no
says they?
fucking
I mean,
bridge, bro.
who says they weren't, man? Yeah, it's just sad, man.
That's peace. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
final
So,
destination shit right there.
Damn, that bridge
yeah,
is
rest in
famous
peace.
for a lot of negative shit. Anyway,
Yeah. Um, I think for the most part, y'all got anything else that is pressing that you got on your hearts and minds that you feel we must discuss this great evening? The reality show where the contestants competing for citizenship is kind of fucked up.
That's really fucked up. I don't want to discuss that, man. I think that
All
is
right, we don't
so
have
fucked
to.
up. That is so
um,
Yeah.
fucked up, bro.
Florida becomes the second state to get rid of fluoride. So fuck your teeth. That's whatever, man. I
How
feel
much
like
how much tap water are you drinking though?
it doesn't matter. Okay, so when
Brushing your teeth with it, cool.
you brush your teeth with it, that's a thing. People that have filtered fridges, the fluoride still gets through. It's not filtered out.
True, true.
So it's just this is a proven thing that's been a thing. Dentists will say across the board that and here's the thing, man. Like that I kind of want to stress a little bit, man, is we get caught up on these onesie twosie studies on some of these foods or minerals when there is a shit ton of studies. So when you go through statistic noise through different studies, you're gonna have outliers that are gonna be from up here to down here, right? And you have to take the data as a whole. You know what? Well, at least I know what statistical noise is. Anyway, you have to take the grouping of statistics as a whole instead of taking it as, hey, this one study is definitively right. And that's the
My
thing
man
that I
said
think this man,
Targaryen.
that's what this man RFK does. RFK Jr. I'm sorry, is not a fucking health expert when it comes to fucking food or food dyes or what makes us obese or fucking or what makes people that have be on the spectrum. He is not the end all to be all on that. Please do your fucking research because it's out there. It's been out there for fucking ages, by the way. And that's all I had to say about that.
American Idol. These motherfuckers talking about Jamal on American Idol. Yeah, that's my question too. Who the fuck still watch American Idol?
Who
Like
the
that's
fuck
the
is
thing.
Jamal?
I
Definitely
guess
on
he can
American
sing
Idol.
and he's the
Yeah,
American
no,
Idol, right?
he got a good voice, but man, I don't watch
Yeah.
American Idol. I really don't watch TV. If it ain't streaming, I don't watch it.
Yeah,
You
I
know
used to
what he
fuck
meant
with
to
American
say.
Idol.
Nah, nah, nah. Let me correct what Cap just said, or let me define it for you. If it ain't porn, he ain't watching it.
if it ain't
Anyway.
smut.
Face ass.
If it
All right,
ain't
that's
porn
what's
or
up, man.
sports,
Hey,
man, I ain't watching it really.
all right, shouts to Jamal, man.
Yeah, but
Good
shout
job,
out.
I guess. The new Marvel movie is pretty dope. Um, Thunderbolts. If you haven't seen that, it's worth checking out.
Meh.
Um, yeah, it's decent though. Legit,
You
it's
seen
alright.
any black people in that?
Um,
Damn. You gotta think about it. Okay. Next subject.
all right.
Hey,
Well, go on and take us
Destination,
out.
man. Destination Point was actually all right. Tony
Oh,
Todd,
Final Destination.
yeah, the actor that passed away, stomach cancer. Tony Todd, was his last movie. But
Oh
one
wow.
of the things about the movie is that his one of the lines he said in the movie was actually unscripted, where he talks about he's gonna live his life the way he wants to, and about spending the end of his days with people he loved, so like that. That was actually a message to like the people out there. It wasn't something that was scripted or part of his lines. It was something he said. So I thought that was pretty cool. But the movie
Damn.
overall wasn't too bad.
26 million
What's
people
up,
voted
man?
in the finale. Maybe we should be doing a review
Yeah,
of the damn American Idol and shit.
yeah. Hey, man. The whites love American Idol. Apparently, goddamn. 26 million people voted.
I mean, Jamal
Yeah, how
sounded black
many
as fuck
people
though.
voted for the fucking presidency? Fuck.
But Jamal is black, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I guess he can sing that song, huh? I might have to check him out, dog. But yeah, it was like Harris Trump got 1,770,000 votes roughly, and Kamala got 1.5 million votes. That's a little over 3 million.
And
An
Jamal got
American
26.
fucking Idol,
Hold on,
American
what?
fucking Idol got
No,
26 million
those
votes.
statistics don't sound right at all, Jay. Cause I know more than 76 million people came out to vote for just
Oh,
Biden and
I'm
less.
sorry, bro.
Yeah,
You're
that
right.
is.
You're right. That was
I was
my
about to
mistake.
say.
You're right.
I was like, whoa, that sounds wild.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right, bro. 77 million for Donald Trump and 75 million for Kamala.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
was like,
I don't feel that bad then. All right. Goddamn, shit, Jesus, man, that's a lot of motherfucking viewers, man. You're bringing some culture to us and shit. Look at you go, Tiff. Goddamn it. Y'all need to slide through this weekend or something.
Come on,
I
LA.
guess American
All right,
Idol's the
man.
culture.
Yeah, it is culture to some, right? I mean, 26 million people is 26 million
You're
It
not
people,
went
bro.
wrong. You're not wrong.
down like I was your fool.
All right, man. On that note, this motherfucker singing. We finna go ahead and ride up out of here. God damn.
The
Hey,
different
man.
types of cap you get on this podcast.
Say it again.
I said different types of cap you get on this podcast. You get angry cap,
Yeah.
you get quiet cap, you get singing cap.
And I mean, according to the according to the chat room, goons, you get sleepy cap too.
Sleepy cap.
Listen, man. What y'all don't understand is when y'all get these mood swings with Cap, you gotta watch his skin tone because that shit changes with his mood swings. Look, man.
Hold
The
up.
motherfucking tone changes, man.
What's the undercover cap with the old lady? What's that one? What's that
Who,
Jordan?
Janet, and
Jackson.
Jackson cap. Undercover cap.
Got between
Oh,
the
man.
sheets,
It's all
cap.
love, though. It's all love, though. Two-tone Cap is all love. Hey, man. That's gonna be your new your new call. You tag Two-tone Cap.
Two tones.
Hey, man. Hey, another week in the books, y'all. Good pod, man. Hey, chat room goons, y'all doing your thing as usual, man. Love the comments and the replies and the talking shit and your inputs, all that good stuff, man. We appreciate it. And y'all hanging out with us, for these couple of hours that we on here, bringing y'all some information, some good, some bad, some funny as hell. But hey, we just doing what we do, man. This is our space to, to just come and get stuff off our chest and just vent and just kind of, decompress life, and what's going on. But
Hey,
appreciate y'all, man. Go
quick
ahead.
question: did Pat and Tiff vote? It sounds like they voting. It sounds like they dialing in.
They voted for Matt. Did y'all vote for Jamal, y'all?
Who was Jamal going up against?
Yeah, who lost the motherfucker? Like you gonna bring the shit? You bringing half the story, Jeff? God damn it! Now we emotionally vested in this shit. Like fuck.
I gotta go back and
Like
watch
now,
this shit.
now I gotta
Fuck.
know and shit. Like what did he sing? Like y'all ain't giving a shit. Y'all just
No
sitting back
details,
talking
nothing.
shit. Fuck.
I saw the post. I don't watch American Idol. I just saw the post that he won and the amount of voters and shit.
No fucking Jamal.
I used to watch American Idol just when they did the auditions because the audition shit used to be
Yeah, the
funny as hell.
auditions was shitty. I watched the Ruben Studdard season and when he went up against white boy Clay. You
Boo.
Clay
don't like
Aiken,
Ruben Studdard?
No, no, no. They didn't vote.
Oh, y'all didn't vote?
Clay Aiken.
Man, y'all ain't shit for not voting though. God damn it.
All I keep seeing is
Y'all
I
the best
heard.
Jessica
now.
Simpson.
I
Why
heard.
is
I
Jessica was
heard.
Jessica Simpson there?
No,
I thought she was a
no.
judge or something.
Oh,
I think she might have been a judge. The only singer that still is the one. What's the white girl? Jennifer Hudson was on there. She won. I know she didn't win, but she was on there.
Yeah.
Um, Fantasia was on there. She came in
Latoya
second.
Luckett. Fantasia from the fucking hood, yo. Like she from a little town close to my hometown, man. We used to run through them hoes.
Hey,
Anyway,
she puts on a good show, man. I've seen her a couple times. She puts on a good show. Um,
yeah, Fantasia cut your ass though. Believe it.
I guess
Fantasia's
the
about to come through and
Brianna
steal your silverware.
Brianna was the other. Oh, Jamal won it for the state of Mississippi.
No shit.
Damn, Mississippi ain't won shit except for being the most racist ass state. But
Oh, they're the dumbest and the poorest too, man. You gotta count those.
oh
ain't they
shit.
famous for the
Dang, y'all want
riverboat?
some shit?
The riverboat massacre of the white folks, and when that in
Oh,
Mississippi,
that's right. That's right. The motherfucking the brawl and
the riverboat
shit. The
brawl. Well, do
I
what
thought
they
that
do
was in
what they do.
Alabama. That was in Alabama. I thought.
no, that
That
was
was
yeah, that was
Alabama.
Alabama.
Was it Alabama?
Yeah, yeah.
I
The
heard it was
Montgomery
Alabama with
brawl.
Mississippi.
Yeah, the Montgomery
Oh,
brawl, man.
Montgomery.
Yeah,
Okay, so not
yeah.
Mississippi, but Montgomery. The wrong M. Okay, I stand corrected.
Man,
Yeah,
Kurt Franklin, a
he beat up
motherfucker, bro.
Brianna Nix, who looks like she was a country singer. I don't know. She wore a country hat, so I only assume that she was a country
Right.
singer.
She wore a country hat. I mean, a cowboy hat.
Sure.
I went to a cowboy store, man. I think I want to buy. I want to buy one cowboy outfit. You know what I'm saying? Just one nice hat with the belt buckle and the fucking
You want the chaps?
bull rider shirt.
You want the chaps?
Man, listen, y'all seen
I
my
ain't
hat?
gonna
I
wear
didn't
no
wear a hat
fucking
during the
chaps,
pod.
man.
Yeah, you wearing chaps?
I ain't wear chaps and I rode a motorcycle most of the time, man. And I had chaps, like I've worn chaps, but
But
I'm
nah,
trying to get a
that's
style
but you're
hat.
not trying to be a cowboy when you're on the
They
motorcycle.
got the belt with the belt buckle.
I
I
mean,
got
it's
all
an
that
iron
shit.
horse, man. What's up? Hey, yo, I ain't even gonna. Don't you repeat that shit. If you said what I think you said, don't you fucking dare repeat that shit. Get
Repeat
us
that
up out
shit.
of here.
We
Hey,
potting.
I
yo,
didn't
get
say
us up
nothing
out of here,
crazy. I
yo.
ain't say nothing crazy, man. I ain't say nothing crazy,
All
man.
right. I thought you
But
said some
anyway,
shit like I was gonna tie my shirt at the waist and have my belly button out. And man, I was about to
nah.
file on your ass.
Oh,
I
and
said I
then wear
got a
nothing but the
belt,
chaps.
the belt buckle, and the damn boots. I ain't got all I know. I ain't got no chaps.
Oh, you got a setup? You got a country setup and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, I got one.
Man,
Yeah,
brothers are set like black people starting to get into this
Oh
country
yeah,
shit, man. They
me
starting to
starting
do the
too.
line dance and shit and all
Y'all been
that.
doing this
Like
shit
for real.
For what I
Like
for
in the
what
hood though. Like in the hood though. In
I
the
thought y'all
hood, they
been I
started
thought
doing
y'all
it.
been doing this. No offense, when I say y'all, I mean you southern black folks, because we ain't doing that shit
Fuck
up north.
no. Nah,
I
man, my old lady knew like 13 fucking line dances, yo. Like she knew mad. Now they weren't to country music, but they were line dances, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean
I
the
ain't know
electric
none of that.
slide's a line dance. That's not really
That's a
Yeah,
saying
I
much.
yeah.
know. And I knew the electric slide and I knew the bunny hop
The
and that
Cuban
was about
shuffle.
it, god damn
But
it.
that's not really country
Shuffle.
though. I knew some people when I came to the military. I never met country black folks till I came in the military, and that's actually like a big fucking thing, especially down.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
riding horses and shit. Man, you ride a horse up in Ohio, man, be like, what the fuck? The fuck?
I mean, unless you Amish, right? Like y'all got hella
I'm talking
Amish
about
people up
ain't
there.
no black Amish people. What the hell?
It's no black Amish people?
Huh?
Damn. Let me look that up.
Hey, that's a good
I mean,
question.
it's
That's a
not
good question.
one black Amish family. Like
Brother, we used
one.
to go.
It's not one.
Maybe I guess they.
Hey, bro,
I
he
guess.
want. Hey, Ryan, he ain't got the damn long shit with the little curls and shit. No one
Yeah,
black
yeah,
person.
yeah. They dreads. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
we
they
used
said
to,
there
Ryan,
are
he
black
walking.
Amish people.
I miss black anything, man. But I'm saying it ain't real. I'll say, look, I've been to Bexley, Ohio.
Black
Ain't
folks
no
ain't
black people
real.
there, man.
Get us out of here, yo.
You imagine a
Hey,
black
man.
person trying to be Amish? The fuck?
Hey, whose man's is this? Another
You
week
racist
in the
as
books,
fuck.
episode 62. Hey, again, appreciate y'all joining us, man. Let get the word out there. Hey, keep this thing popping. You know, let your mama know, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, aunties, your friends, your enemies. Hey, put it out there. We here. We in the building. Whose man's is this? Another week in the books. We out. Love.
Argarian.
Oh
Calling
shit,
a
that it.
chick.
Oh shit, that is Jewish people, by the way. Tiff calls
Yeah,
that.
those are fucking Jewish people. God
there
damn
is,
it. Are we still
there is
live or
black.
did you kill us?
No, we still there is
Hey,
black Jewish people, and yes, Tiff, I know there is black Amish people. I just dare say they ain't happy, but that's it.
God damn it. Calling a stripper